Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Yo, Raulo, yo, Yellen. How's it going? I saw you earlier on Lenin's stream, where he was committing self-harm. You gotta stop him. Like, top can't be healthy for him. Top can't be healthy. Top, like, ultimate cannot be healthy for him. But yeah, jokes aside, it was pretty funny to watch him. It was pretty fun. I was lurking for the most part because, you know, work and everything, but it is what it is. Tekken is more self-harm. True. True. In all fairness. Yo, how's it going, Artha? I hope people won't mind too much the no YouTube for a while. Also, I'm going to replace the current chat box when I have the time. So I'm still using the restream chat box, but I am going to replace it with something that can show off a little bit better the emotes. By the way, Twee finished the emotes that I commissioned. She has not finished the other stuff that I asked of her, because it's gonna take significantly longer. But we have new emotes. And these are the final set of emotes that we will get for a long time, though. So these are the amazing emotes that Twee has made for the channel. So yeah, thanks a lot to her for that. And I am going to stop the heating for a second because I'm actually getting air fried right now. AI Ali Chan. We're not gonna be AI anymore in that regard soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool. You got Black Swans on 10 pull from her banner and Danghang Litecoin in 60? That is insane. Wow, that is insane. By the way, if you ever want to understand how it feels to be inside of an air fryer, get one of those heating things that blow hot air, like I did, and make the mistake of pointing it in your general direction. I am actually feeling dizzy now. I need some water to cool off that. Jesus Christ. This is actually making me a little bit dizzy. So while you navigate your way here, discover there is a pools, hot tubs. What? There is a pools and hot tubs category. How is Twitch not gonna pretend that this is not a cam girl website at this point? That is insane. I mean, we can make one, I guess. I'm a faceless streamer, so you'll have to believe that I have a pool and a hot tub in a freaking apartment on the 3rd floor of a Paris place, so... yeah, so... Not me, Alien Chan hot tub. We can do that. I have an idea on how to I have an idea on how to do that. Oh man, it actually is insanely warm. Actually, the air is actually getting me. With a bikini skin, good luck with that. You're gonna have to help. You're gonna have to help me fund the commission artwork for that. Anyways, so I am going to open the door to let some of that warm air out because otherwise I'm actually going to pass out mid-stream. So I'll be back in a few. Yeah, no, I haven't taken the time to actually play more Star Rail, actually, Artha. I was very busy, you know, playing the true Genshin endgame lately. That and also playing Granblue Fantasy, Relink, and Nikke, so... I was a little bit busy with the Genshin, you know, what's it called, endgame, which apparently involves PvP between content creators, which is fucking hilarious to observe. Mono win now is a good thing, by the way. Yo, how's it going? Might be a good team, yeah? Might be a good thing. But how's it going, Caesar? Did you roll for Black Swan yet? Not yet, game. I am actually waiting for people to join in a little bit. We have some save up, but I am not expecting much out of this. I only have like what? Around 60-ish pulls, something like that. It's not even close to enough to guarantee her. So I may or may not have to swipe later on. At the moment, I do not have the cash at hand, but I will receive some money that is owed to me in a while. So yeah, may or may not swipe. I'm not sure yet, actually. After his MLB Privity, you're expecting to pull nothing today. Universal Karma demands down. Black Swan 60 and Light Cone in 10. Okay, I see. Sheesh, damn, that fucking air fryer thing really cooked me alive, huh? But anyways, let us begin, because if I stall too much, it's going to be Nikke reset, and then we're gonna be a little bit fucked out of time. Wait, what does it say? Stream offline, what? Hold on a minute. You did your rookie today? You don't give a fuck, Nikke? Oh yeah, I need to check my rookie arena as well on Nikke. Sheesh. Okay, let us begin. So first 10 pull, as usual, I always close my eyes, so I do not have any idea of what is happening. So let us begin. You pull 3 multi for Nikke Privity and nothing? Damn. Oh, that's a purple. So what are we getting? More Tingyun, okay. Wait, what? Do I have her at max Eidolon? Converted to... It didn't even give me Eidolon, so I assume that I have her already at Emax. E6 or something. Okay. Oh, that's a rough start. Let us continue, though. So what are we getting on the next one? Oh? I think that's a 5-star. Hold on, I think that's a 5-star, chat. Took you 150 rolls to bake Black Swan? Damn, Bronya was your 50-50. We have a 5-star, but it's probably gonna be a wasted 50-50, so... Let us pray, chat. Prage. Prage. Come on, be something good. Be something good. Come on. Tingyun, okay. Easy! Easy! Fucking hell. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I should have started a Gamba for you guys. Holy shit. I should have so started a Gamba. Hold on. Shall we Gamba for the light cone? Easy money, yeah. Truck, couldn't start your engines. Shall we Gamba for the light cone? No? YOLO? Yeah, how's it going, Sinon? He's a guy, this motherfucker. How's it going, my dude? Yes, please. Okay, let's make a Gamba for light cone. Okay. Okay, so the Gamba is whether or not I will be getting the light code with all of the pulls that I have at my disposal. You have 5 minutes to predict, chat. In the meantime, I'm gonna start looking at what I need from Black Swan. You guys have 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to level up and prepare Black Swan. Man, she's a beauty, though. Man, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped. This is so good. So this Gamba is whether or not, with the amount of pulls that I have left over, meaning what I have here plus whatever I can convert into in the Starlight Exchange, meaning like this, right? Will I be able to get the light cone? Right, so the light cone is here. So with everything that I'm going to put every resource at my disposal to get to try to get the light cone this time around, and you guys are gambling on that. Now, I am not going to swipe today. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to swipe at all, if I'm being honest with you. But let's see what you guys believe. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to just continue leveling and limit breaking and doing stuff while you guys are doing the Gamba. In the meantime, so that we don't waste too much time you know, ooh, I like that voice. I like that voice. I like that voice. Oh, she's so cool. Okay. She is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And we have the wind stuff that we pre-farmed, so we have the stuff that we pre-farmed, so there is that too. Hackery bodies on domain expansion, idle dead gambling. You're a greedy guy, let's go. I never said that I wasn't greedy. Yo, how's it going, Nikke? Remember the free tickets from the shop? I think I already picked them up. I'll have to double check, but I think I already picked them up. But yes, I am a greedy fucker. I am very, very greedy. So if I can try and get Black Swan's light cone on top of everything, I will absolutely go for it. I will absolutely go for it. Oh man. Relics. What is the recommended stuff? Oh, this is her recommended stuff? Okay. Well, it has wind damage boost as well, so I guess this is the stuff that she would want. Well, maybe not these boots specifically. Probably this, or hold on. Speed, crit damage. Yeah, probably these speed boots. At least for now. At least for now. Effect hit rate. Do I want effect hit rate on her or not? I'll have to read her abilities later. Oh yeah, these used to be Kafka's gloves, didn't they? I think these used to be Kafka's gloves before I changed them. Well, none of the... Well, crit rate, crit damage could be good too. I'm not sure if it's good on her specifically, though. There is speed effect, hit rate, and break effect too that could be good depending on what type of Nihility character she is. Ideal City rerun starts today. You take your skipping? Probably. Yeah, how's it going, Piker? How's it going? We play gacha. We are all greedy goblins. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's just grab this. Okay, is the Gamba over? It's still Gambling. You guys are really not trying to Gamba at all on this, huh? There is like only 400 in the pool. Like, literally, Piker has spent more in 2 sound effects than you guys are gambling. Come on, don't disappoint me. Stop being disappointing. Come on. Gamba, live a little. Gamba a little. Gamba a little. Oh, fuck. Me going off on Facebook became a sound reading. I cannot fucking believe it. I cannot fucking believe it. Also, where do I farm these things? Temporary early access. Alchemy commission. Huh? Well, I guess I can challenge this. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that later. That's okay. So this is the new Nihility shit, huh? For her traces and whatnot. Okay. Nat 20, yeah. You're playing it safe? Come on. You're not getting back to your class? Yo, Dreadlord, how's it going? You want the gambling? Wasn't there to see how the pulls went? I haven't finished my pulls though, Dreadlord. I'm actually going to pull for the light cone now. I'm just waiting for the gamba to be over. Yeah, there we go. So the gambage is over. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the drops are on. Well, I do have the tag drops on, but... Okay, let's go for the Gamba light cone now. Hopefully we get something good out of this. So, first 10 pull. Let's go, we are greedy fuckers. But yeah, have fun in your class, Dreadlord. I hope it goes well. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we get. Purple, okay, we kind of expected this. Ooh, another Eidolon on her. I'll take that. I'll actually take copies of Yukong. I like her as a character, and having her extra copies, that's a purple probably. Yeah, that's another purple. Ooh, we are digging into the Stellar Jades now, though. Ooh, that's gonna start to sting. Yeah, we're probably not getting anything here, huh? Well, at least we're getting some stuff, I guess. We can exchange some of these, though. I think I already exchanged the embers here, so we don't have these at our disposal. We don't have the 400. Well, I guess we can just do singles now. I guess we can only do singles now, huh? I mean, we're kind of coping here. We're kind of really coping. It is massive copium. When you see your ticket going rainbow, more blurry, then it's a 5-star. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. That's why I'm skipping when I see that it's not a rainbow. I'm not very good at seeing it, but I try to pay attention to it. I'm not very good at seeing it because I don't really pull massively on Star Rail to recognize it immediately. I've also been told that there's other animations or other versions of it where it's not the rainbow ticket, but I'm not sure. Hoping on the last one, nothing. We still probably have like one last... we have one last rainbow. Okay, one last... This is the last hope for the people gambling. And it's not. 07, we're gonna have to make do with what we have at the moment. That's fine, though. I'll eventually go for the light cone, though. So... 07 to believers, the bombs win on this one. Ripperoni. 07 to the believer gang. Let's see, so... This probably, completed a few things. Okay, so I do wanna... Okay, so I do wanna level up a little bit. Okay, so what light cone do I even have available for her? I guess this one could be... Either this one, hold on. Every debuff the enemy target has, the damage dealt by the wearer increases by 15%, stacks up to 3 times. Also applies to dots. Then we also have this one, which is the wearer is hit and enemy is not already ensnared, then 70% chance to ensnare. And then we have this one, increases the wearer effect hit rate and dot by 48%. Or we could go with the Fermata, increases break effect and their damage to enemies afflicted by shock or wind shear by 16%. This also applies to dot. We have a few options here. Do I not have the free-to-play? I don't have the free-to-play one, huh? Oh yeah, because I never felt the need to get it. You demand a refund? Yeah, how's it going, bot trauma? Nice, more queen funds, jeez. Ticket is always a rainbow and a 3D. Okay, I see. I'm just thinking which light cone would be good on her. It's probably one of these two, isn't it? Because this one is damage. This could be good too, though. The one that Gwenefin has on. Good night and sleep well. I'm gonna have to read her abilities though. So let's have a quick look. So inflicts Epiphany on all enemies for 2 turns. While afflicted with Epiphany, enemies take 15% increased damage during their in their turn. Additionally, if enemies are afflicted with Arcana, they're also considered to be simultaneously afflicted with Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, and Shock. After Arcana causes damage at the start of each turn, its stacks are not reset. This non-reset effect of Arcana stacks can be triggered up to 1 time for the duration of Epiphany. And the trigger count resets when playing. Deals wind damage equal to 70% of Black Swan's attack to all enemies. So that's her ultimate. Okay. So it inflicts Epiphany and does a fuck ton of damage. Gotcha. Decadence False Twilight. Deals wind damage equal to 45% of Black Swan's attack to a single target and any adjacent targets. At the same time, there is a 100% base chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana on the enemy target and the adjacent targets. Additionally, there is a 100% chance of reducing defense of the target enemy. Ooh, defense reduction. Sheesh. Isn't this what made Pella broken in the first place? Loom of Fate's Caprice. Every time an enemy target receives a dot at the start of each turn, there is a 50% base chance to be inflicted one stack of Arcanas. Okay, so she's kind of a builder-spender of Arcana that amplifies and deals a fuck ton of damage. Gotcha. Win dot equals... Okay, so we basically wanna... Probably we're gonna go with the Kafka Light Cone then. Not the Kafka, the purple Kafka Light Cone, probably. Probably gonna go with Fermata then. Hold on, let's see. Effect, hit rate, and dot. Do I want to increase any of those two? Well, effect hit rate would be nice, but not perfect. Damage increase for every debuff. Does them being considered to having all effects at once make it? Her light cone is OP. Yo, how's it going, Kid Crow? Yeah, you missed the polls, unfortunately. Give her either Eyes of the Prey or the free-to-play light cone from Simulated Universe. Eyes of the Prey. This one? Hit rate and dot? This one specifically? I would have thought that this one would make more sense on her. Or at least like this one. Unless the damage dealt by the wear increases by 15%. Unless this doesn't apply with her Arcana nonsense where the enemy is considered to have all of the types of debuffs at once, then okay, I could see why you wouldn't want to use it. But I would have thought that Good Night Sleep Well would have been better. I'll go with Eyes of the Prey, though, if you recommend that. I will go with that, then. At least for now, until I get her actual light cone. Sempus can be useful if high enough duped. I see. Rata is not really good. Use Eyes of the Prey or Good Night Sleep Well. Okay, I see. I see. Dot light con, please. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna need to quick farm a few of the fiery spirits, though. Alchemy Commission. Let's just grab a few of these, and then let's just continue doing some of the story of thing. Also, I kind of want to try her out. Let's just add her straight up. Now, what we could do is remove Huohuo and just put another Nihility. But I think we're gonna start with this first. Let's see how it goes. Good Night Sleep Well equals Eyes of the Prey, same power for her. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, so we're gonna open with the good old Fush one special. Okay, so if we go with this, defense down, and this is the Arcana, isn't it? Okay. So I assume those are the... Are the Starks of Arcana permanent then? Oh, does she like ramp up infinitely the damage? Hold on. That looks like... I'm gonna need to look at this. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Arcana. Unremovable. Takes wind damage at the start of each turn. Being afflicted with Arcana will also be considered as suffering from wind shear. This effect stats out to 50 times. Sheesh. Hold on. How much damage does Arcana do? Wait, what? Mommy T. Yo, Spoons, how's it going? Are you ready to be depressed? Oh, I am ready to be depressed, yes. Oh, I am so ready to be depressed. Okay, there we go. So. Actually, you go this way around, now that I think about it. Then you go like this, because then you can put the AoE up. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I like that a lot. Wow. Wow, the Arcana is actually demolishing the shit out of him. Wow, that is cool. That is actually cool. Mummy, yeah. Going okay, how about me? Pretty good. It was a interestingly busy day. But can't complain, it was okay. It was okay. Tomorrow there's someone that is also going to come to repair the kind of glass window that the dog broke. So. There is also that. Black Swan can be the nuke of nihility. I can see that. I could see that being a thing. Like, that is... I am very surprised that Arcana stacks up to 50 times, because that thing already seems to do damage. Quite a bit on its own. Like, in Simulated Universe, I could see the Arcana being quite degenerate. Yeah, that's definitely need a repair, yeah. Basically, what happened is that some time ago, the dog jumped on me, made me fall down, and as I fell down, I kind of broke a small piece of a window with my arm. So yeah, finally the guy is going to come and repair it, even though I had to wait for quite some time for him to come. So yeah. She's so stupid, lol. I can't imagine. Okay, let's just heal up. But yeah, that's the price of having a very excited gremlin. Oh, this is stupid. Bonk. And then like this. And these guys are just gonna blow up, aren't they? Like, they're actually gonna blow up because of the Arcana. Yeah, like, look at them just blow up, right? The Arcana just pops on top of it. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I do need more points generators, though. Because Kafka consumes some, and Black Swan consumes some, so they're kind of competing for points. So I need to have a more point-neutral team. Well, all of these are dead, so we're just gonna strike this one. Probably need to make a more point-neutral team. But she looks incredibly stupid. I'm gonna say that much. She looks incredibly fun and incredibly stupid at the same time. So if we try to make a little bit of a more point-neutral team that also makes use of everything, what could I do? What could we do that is more point-neutral? Because Huohuo would be auto-attacking, so that's already generating points. Swan is every few turns that she would take, so it's only these two that are very, very points hungry. I mean, I guess it's already quite point-neutral. Because if I put Silver Wolf, for example, or if I put Baronia, that's going to consume even more skill points. If I put Ting Yun, that's probably not going to work quite well. Gwyneth Fen, I don't think would work either, because you do want to pop her ability. So I guess Huohuo is kind of the best option here. And then Swan, because she doesn't consume that many points. I guess that's the best option at the moment, huh? Okay, let's just start the challenge, I guess. Jing Liu. I mean, do I want to put Jing Liu on the same team, though? Do I want to put Jing Liu? Hold on. The phone is on the way. And I love that ultimate animation. And I really love that ultimate animation. What is my cable? No, hold on. Oh, my cable management is terrible these days. Pass the cable over here. There we go. Doesn't need many skill points, that's true. That is true. Now I can't wait to do not mock, simulated universe with I can't wait to do simulated universe with Black Swan there, because that's gonna be pretty cool. That is gonna be pretty cool. Easy solution, play Crit Kafka. Crit Kafka, huh? Back to bullying Jeopard. Oh yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. We're gonna bully the shit out of Jeopard. I mean, the guy kind of invites bullying, doesn't he? He looks like a discount Beatles, you know? He looks like if the Beatles got isekai'd to a fantasy world, right? So, I mean, he's kind of looking for it. But yeah, this is gonna be a very fun time with Honkai Star Rail. I'm probably gonna be playing a lot more of Honkai Star Rail, looking at how fun Black Swan is. There is also Real Link that I want to play more of. And I still want to keep up my Nikke. Holy shit. I have so much stuff to do. Jesus Christ. The Arcanas are just freaking demolishing the shit out of them. And they're not even leveled up. Your addiction getting the better of you, that is true. Just quit Nikke, be a full-time miHoYo slut. Man, Hoyo really fucked up there. In the Genshin side, I gotta say that. I'll only say that much. Suck the glorious shaft of triple Lunar New Year. Oh man, you guys remember that I showed once on stream a kind of a miHoYo like defender weird guy, right? The steampunk guy. He's been catching so many fucking, not even strays, like he kind of deserves it, but he's been catching so much hit for his shilling. Holy. It's hilarious to look at. It's actually hilarious. Like, as someone who doesn't give a shit about the whole Hoyo drama and everything, just looking from the silence is so much, is so funny. So funny. Okay, so let's see. We get this. Why can I not activate this? Insufficient items in... Oh, this one, okay. Materials exchange? Wait, I can exchange for some of these? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I can... Oh, yeah, it's this type of exchange. Okay, never mind. Material synthesis, then. We can make 2 of these. Okay. It's not super efficient, but... Oh, wait, we're gonna need to farm more anyways. Bonus ability, using skill attack. Okay, we're gonna unlock the bonus abilities, too. Okay, we're gonna need to farm quite a few of those things, huh? Decadence, False Twilight, that's the skill. I guess we're gonna level up this and level up the burst, huh? And we can level up the talent. We're gonna need more of these to unlock this. This unit's damage by an amount equal to 60% of effect hit rate. Oh, so you do want effect hit rate. Because she does convert effect hit rate into... Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. So she encourages you, or rather doesn't dissuade you from building effect hit rate because it also increases her damage, period. That's interesting. That is actually interesting. So we're gonna need to do a very quick run of... we're gonna need to do a very quick run of these ones. While we have temporary early access at the very least. You better unlock bonus abilities. You'll be mad if you don't. Yo, Chloe, how's it going? You'd be mad if you don't, you think? How's it going, Chloe? He was sucking the glorious shaft of triple Chinese New Year. Yeah. Wait, he was defending them? Yeah, he was defending them about trauma. That's the thing. He wants clout, so he get it. That is true, Moon. Like, that's the thing, right? Is that he's probably doing it for the clout, but what is hilarious is that he's getting absolutely fucking blasted left, right, and center. Like... There is not really a single person in the content creation sphere of any of those that is actually defending him at all, which is really funny. He also tried to defend Dreamy apparently, so that went well for him. Good, how am I? Pretty good. Thanks a lot. I hope you guys like the new emotes, by the way. I hope you guys like the new emotes that we have. One of my favorite new emotes is this one, though. I gotta say, I have a strong one for this one. Maybe trying too hard to hit a Hoyo deal. He's too small of a creator to actually be on Hoyo's radar. He's someone on a similar size to Sephi and I, basically. Somewhere around there. It's weird for me to put Sephi in the same sentence as me because I am way smaller than Sephi, but he's in that ballpark of creator side. Also, I fucking love this one. I also fucking love this one. But yeah, no, he is... he's kind of a genuine... Like, that's the thing, right? Is that I do know a little bit about him from behind the scenes. And I do know that he's a genuine Hoyo shell. Like, he's a genuine Hoyo shell. I have no doubt that he's doing some of it for the cloud, though. Because there's no shot you're not doing some of that for the cloud. But yeah, it is interesting to see. It is interesting to see nonetheless. Also, we have drops on, though. So if anyone has their Twitch connected to Hoyo, you're gonna get some drops as well. Bam! I just love these. Now we just need Acheron to complete the team, don't we? Like, who would Acheron replace? Probably Fushuan, right? Or either Fushuan or Huokuo. Problem is that replacing Huokuo feels bad, because no killing then. I know he's in Sephi's streams from time to time. Steambun has been on Sephi's stream, really? Surprises me that he's still in touch with Sephi. But, I mean, if he is, all the more power to him. Are you sure we're talking about the same guy, Steambun X Bot Trauma? Because I don't remember having him on Sephi streams, personally. At least not in recent history. Yo, Zal, how's it going, my dude? Hasn't been recent, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I thought, because back when Reverse 1999 was going to come out, I believe he was going to do content for Reverse 1999 for Sephi's website, from what I remember. That's why he was on the website and everything, from what I remember. But I think he ended up not doing it or something like that, and you know, one thing led to another, and whatever. He's just not doing it. New emotes? Yeah, we got the emotes and everything. We got the emotes from Tui Zal. Thanks a lot again for the recommendation. Yeah, he has the bond with the Kamina glasses. Always on YouTube side. Oh, I see. Maybe that's why I have not crossed paths with him. Honestly, for the better, because he doesn't sound like someone that I would want to interact with, to be honest, personally. Reverse 99N isn't bad, but it's a little boring, sadly. I never really got into Reverse 1999, personally. I never really got into that hype train of Reverse 1999. I made an account and I just never ended up playing it. Probably for the better, though, because I just don't have the time. Outstanding. Thanks for supporting Tweet. No, thanks for recommending her to me. Like, she's a really, really talented artist. Completely forgot about Reverse 1999. Feels a little bit little to no content after the first week or so. Probably. What server am I playing on? For Star Rail or for which one, Moonkind? If you're talking about Nikke Global, if you're talking about Star Rail, I am playing on the European server. If you're talking about Reverse 1999, I have absolutely no fucking clue. HSR, yeah, I'm on the European server. Because I currently live in Europe, so, you know. So I am on the European server in HSR. If you want to add me as friends, I can put my UID in the chat in a second. You're on NA then? 07. Yeah, I'm not generally speaking, if there's like a European server, I'm going to be on that server because, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be living in Europe. So for now, I'll be. It's easier for me to be in those servers. But for example, for Fate Grand Order, I am on NA for FGO because for the longest time there was no European server for FGO, and I'm an early player of FGO on NA. That's the server you're on in reverse, really? They actually hired some people from Africa to do the voice acting. That's pretty cool. Bam. Oh yeah, she did the she did some emotes for you. I remember. Yeah. Yo, Sarmiento, how's it going? The sustain of this team is overkill. Oh yeah, there is no better kill than overkill, even for sustain. But yes, I do agree with you. I could probably drop Koko. I could probably drop Koko, or I could probably drop someone else for additional nihility or whatever I need, or buffing or something. You have to try Brown Dust too. You saw Gold playing it. Looks nice. Yeah, actually, I saw Gold playing it. I was like, well, I have a Brown Dust 2 account. Maybe I should actually start playing it for real. Kafka's legendary BAM never gets old. I agree with you. They left that market on tap for a while. Oh yeah, they absolutely did. They absolutely left the European market completely on tap for a long time. That's the weird thing about Japanese companies, is that JP games, for some reason, are never in a rush to enter the global market. They are always in this weird bubble of isolation, where I know the Japanese market is huge for gacha games, or for games in general, but they always have this weird tendency of not seeing how good it would be to just tap on the global market, especially for games, right? But for gacha games, it's particularly bad. For example, Heaven Burns Red has not come out to the global market yet, and it's been out in Japan for a while now. Right. Meanwhile, Korean games, Chinese games, and so on, or Taiwanese games as well, from the gacha market, come out to global very, very quickly. And while, yes, the Chinese market and the Japanese market are usually bigger, it's still a non-negligible source of revenue, you know? So it's always weird. It seemed weird to me that they didn't tap on that. Akron is kind of OP right now. Her E2 simply makes her ignore Ellie. Really? That is crazy. I'm gonna need to get copies. Know what Akron could hit? She's Lightning Nihility, which Kafka already feels. I mean, you could have both. You know, there is no shame in having two Electro Nihility ones. Lucky? What do you mean by that? Also, how's it going, Zephyr? As far as I know, her kid hasn't been revealed yet. Oh, so that's data mining. Okay, so let's not talk about that. Because even on Twitch, the Hoyo can be a bit annoying about those things. Nikke is a little bit more chill with that, but honestly, I don't want to risk it either. But yeah, I definitely do not talk about data mines of Hoyo. They have no chill when it comes to those things. Japanese are actually a little bit more reserved about the game releases because they're unsure if they'll be good. I mean, look at Kantai Collection. Kantai Collection is a little bit of a clusterfuck of a gacha game, so I am not gonna lie, it's kind of a... It's kind of like... Okay, so my best analogy for Kantai Collection, it's... When you compare it to Azure Lane, it's like going... It's like Kantai Collection is like the EverQuest of the genre, while Azure Lane is the World of Warcraft of the genre, if that makes sense. The Azure Lane streamlined and made certain things less obnoxious than Kantai Collection, and became incredibly popular worldwide. Meanwhile, Kan Kole is pretty niche and has remained mostly in Japan, and has these very fucking obnoxious mechanics of if your ship sinks, it sinks forever. Kind of thing. Like, who in their right minds would love to play a gacha game that has a fucking Nuzlocke built into it? Let's be real for a second here. Even if it's easy to get them back, I doubt a lot of people would enjoy playing a gacha with a Nuzlocke built in. You had a dream? Sorry, what? Oh yeah, you had a dream, yeah. Yeah, it's basically Kantai Collection is just like EverQuest, and Azur Lane is like World of Warcraft for the genre. For that specific genre in particular. Maybe you're a little bit young to know about EverQuest, in all fairness. Sayonara. Pam. Because from what I remember from friends that played Kantai Collection, they told me that it literally has a built-in Nuzlocke system. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna bother trying it. Interesting, considering it took FGO 2 years to go for global/US version. It took years for FGO to come out, yeah. And we're talking about the Fate franchise, which is already pretty big. Right? Like, they were really slow on that. And I believe they have not gone for the EU market in a while. I have these weird accounts liking my stuff lately. I don't get it. Ascension Games. They have not contacted me by email, but have been liking my stuff lately. I don't get it. I do not get it. I should probably put back my bio that says do not add me as friends though, because I've been getting a lot of friend requests lately. And people trying to DM me. What is the name of the marriage thing in Azur Lane? Gotta ask that for the next Nikke survey. Oh, the oath system, yeah. I think a lot of people have been asking for the oathing system in a while. Sort of too young, but nope. I mean, I don't know how young you are, Zephyr. I'm not even gonna bother asking your age, because that's none of my business. But EverQuest is a pretty old MMO. Like, it was significantly older. It is decently older than World of Warcraft, to give you an idea. And World of Warcraft has been around the scene for 19 years now, so... So, yeah, you do the math of how old EverQuest actually is. So I don't expect that many people to know about EverQuest. Even though it's kind of a legendary MMO, because it's one of the MMOs that kickstarted the MMO genre. The Blizzard employees that developed World of Warcraft took a lot of inspiration from EverQuest, and even former EverQuest players. They were former EverQuest players themselves, and in some cases even developers, I think. I don't remember the details on that, though. I love this one, though. Those hands are creepy, though. It's so cool, though. I really, really like Black Swan. Alright. Right question, you getting Akron? Yes, I am going for Akron. You into hands now? Fucking son on. Most of Azur Lane's mechanics is from Ken Cole. He always has been the around the most waifu game gaches, but ditched it sadly. Oh, from my understanding is that Kantai Collection is a little bit of a more hardcore version of Azur Lane. Right? I never really bothered playing it myself, to be honest. Like, I know about Kantai Collection. I have friends that played Kantai Collection, but I never really bothered playing it myself much. Just the idea of what a friend of mine told me, that it has like a built-in Nuzlocke, is like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. That sounds annoying. Congratulations on B Swami. Yo, how's it going, Grim? Thanks a lot. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. Gacha Nuzlocke, Jesus, yeah. Apparently it's difficult for it to happen, but it is possible. So if your ship sinks in Kantai Collection, from what a friend told me, right? You lose it forever and you have to rebuild it and everything. Now, I would have to double check again to be sure, because I don't want to spread misinformation, but this is what a friend of mine that genuinely played Kantai Collection told me. So either he was what's it called, bullshitting me on that to make it seem harder than it was, or Kantai Collection has a kind of a Nuzlocke system. Not Azur Lane right now. I'm talking about Ken Cole. You start HSR because Fushuan started and you're waiting for her banner rerun. Ooh, Fu looks amazing. I gotta say that. There's a reason I made her into one of the emotes of my channel. I like Fu quite a bit. Nuzlocke, you mean free torture system? Basically. Absolutely, basically. So, for those who don't know those type of terms, Nuzlocke means that if a character dies, it's considered dead forever. So, you would have to get a new copy and rebuild it from scratch. That's what Nuzlocke basically is. It's a term that comes from a kind of like a community-made game mode that people have for Pokemon, where they play Pokemon in a way that if the Pokemon gets knocked out, they will, what's it called? They will release it and consider it dead forever. Right. That's where the Nuzlocke comes from. Now, from my understanding is that in Kantai Collection, if you're unlucky enough to have your ship be sunk, your ship girl be sunk, you kind of lose her until you get a new copy and rebuild her from scratch. That is my understanding of it. So apparently when your ship gets sunken, it's basically sunk forever. Yeah, so it is a Nuzlocke system. Yeah, I just double-checked. Alien turning into a VTuber arc? Nah. Buddy, how's it going, Livingston? Came from Pokemon, where there is a Pokemon named Nuzlocke. I see. But yeah, I have the thing here, right? From a Reddit post of someone asking about it. So he just sunk his ships in the game, and he's asking about it, and they say like, yep, you lose that copy of the ship that got sunk. So it's basically a Nuzlocke. And that is not something that I was willing to go into personally, so I just never touched Kantai Collection. Like, I would assume that it's easier to get copies of those ships in Kantai Collection, but it's still incredibly frustrating. Because you would need to rebuild them and everything. Okay, we're almost done with some of the initial grinding of... So this is gonna be the last round of farming that I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna go into... just don't lose the ship, duh. Yeah, exactly. Just don't lose, right? But eventually you're bound to do a mistake, right? And when that happens, you're gonna have to rebuild from scratch. And that is not a mechanic that I find personally enjoyable. And that's probably one of the reasons why it struggled to have that much success as well, Kantai Collection, outside of Japan. Or even in Japan itself. Because not a lot of people are willing to put up with hardcore mechanics. If you're wondering why Two Worlds struggled a lot as well, hardcore is not as fun as people make it out to be. That's the reality of it. Speaking of VTubers, do you want to become one? I can show you my portfolio. Maybe there's something you like. No, if I ever become a VTuber, I'm just gonna apply to Niji Sanji. I've heard that they treat their VTubers really well, and that it's an amazing company to work for. Art Busker, death of characters in Fire Emblem. Ooh, yeah, Fire Emblem is one of those, right, that has the... not the gacha, but the thing. Yeah. Kantai has permadeath like Realm of Mad God does, noted. Yeah, basically. Fanboy VTuber fucking Sinon. You can just stay in the tree that. Alien doesn't know. Of course I know, I'm being sarcastic, Livingston. I'm being very sarcastic here. No, I said that I heard that Niji Sanji was an amazing company to work for, and that they treat their VTubers kindly and very well. Of course I'm being fucking sarcastic about Niji Sanji. Like, who the fuck would believe that anymore? They basically almost drove one of their talents to suicide. No, they actually drove one of their talents to attempt suicide. And they try to pin all of the blame on that talent itself. So that should tell you enough, Enik. I'm not going to go into all of the details. You can go on Twitter and just put hashtag Nijisanji or something, and you'll find all of the tea yourself. They also asked a decently famous voice actor that also does VTubing on the side if he would be willing to quit voice acting to join Nijisanji. And it's like, yeah, no, that ain't happening. You don't want to know anymore. I figured as much. That's why I said I'm only gonna say this much about it, because it's a very... even though I'm being very jokey about it, it's a very severe situation that actually pissed me off quite a bit when I saw it first. Because that's not how a company should behave. Period. Like, full stop. I like the Black Swan abilities, though. I gotta say that. Monarch, Sayu, Shy Lily, and I believe Joel are indie VTubers. Yeah, there are a lot of indie VTubers. You read it and you felt disgusted? Yeah. Same here, Kid Crow. It actually made me gag. It's really disgusting behavior. But yeah, there's a lot of, like, big indie VTubers. I know that, Zephyr. I think Joel actually put it quite well. If you're a VTuber, if you're willing to be more patient, being indie is better, because you're kind of growing yourself. Joel Dix. 07 for Selen? Yeah, 07. Absolutely. Absolutely, Livingston. If you guys want to support that VTuber that got absolutely hard bullied by that company, let me just fetch her, her YouTube. If anyone has it, I'll permit you guys to put it in the chat. Because honestly, even from my small community, sending some support her way feels good to do that, honestly. But I'll find it later, I think. I cannot find it right now. If you guys have it, just link it. Joel is friends with Russian Badger, by the way. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have the link right now. I'll look for it later. I'll post it on my Discord or something. Doki Bird is Selen's personal account. Yeah, that's the one. Is it called Doki Bird as well on YouTube? Because I swear to God I was subscribed to it, but... Oh, now it appears. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are interested in, you know, supporting that VTuber that got bullied by that company, here's her YouTube channel. So, go and subscribe. She's actually incredibly talented. Like, she's incredibly, incredibly talented. So, yeah. Just don't bring up what happened with her company in her chat. Please, be respectful. There we go. Oh, yeah, if you guys are also interested in my UID, here, I will put it also in the chat. What about Doki Bird Twitch channel? Wait, I don't think I follow her on her Twitch channel. I only knew about her YouTube channel. I actually only knew about her YouTube. Oh, yeah, she does have a okay. She does have a Twitch. I didn't know about the other one. Okay. Well, we can do it this way. Yeah, exactly. Be chill about it. There you go. So definitely show support, but don't talk about, you know, Niji and everything. She already has enough trauma about it. So don't check yesterday and Fauci found one. Okay, I see. Be chill about it. Don't talk about it in her chat. Respect her because she went through fucking hell in there. So it's probably not a very pleasant memory. And yeah, just, you know, show... Just being there is support enough, to be honest. Especially to give that stupid company the middle finger. Let's see. So now we can increase a little bit of the traces. Let's just move on from that conversation because it's gotten really gloomy. Let's just do her traces real quick. Oh, I'm still missing 2 of these, really. Okay. I mean, I can just exchange materials, to be honest. If I have one that has, like, way too many... Well, yeah. For example, I can put these. Yeah, because I farm those preemptively. I farm these preemptively, thinking that, you know, I would be able to get a... You know what? I'm just gonna convert them all. Fuck it. I farmed all of those preemptively, thinking that I would be able to, you know, have those at the ready for Black Swan, and it turns out that no. Turns out that no. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. There's the ultimate. There we go. And now we increase this. And then we increase this. Oh, we can use the Tears of the Kingdom here, actually. And now we can convert these two. Near fire. Yeah, exactly. You found out about her from the controversy, I see. Oh, Ali, you didn't? Yeah, I made the mistake of thinking that it was going to be the same materials, Kid Crow. So... I was a little bit sad when I saw the announcement. I was like, oh, so I farmed these for nothing. I was like, oh, okay, I farmed all of these for almost nothing. Like, cool. Like, cool, okay. I guess I'll keep a few, but it's like, cool. I felt a little bit fucked over, not gonna lie. But yeah, now we have them though. Okay, so we can increase this. Okay, so I would say I would need to increase her ultimate first, right? Like ultimate above all and then the rest, right? Also, I need to synthesize some of these. Material synthesis. I'm pretty sure that I have, yeah, I have a fuck ton of these. Hold on. Just make 500 of these. I have like a fuck ton of these, so I can easily make, you know, 90 of these fuckers. Lesson learned, new world, new materials to farm. Yeah. Did you finish building your SW? What do you mean by SW? SW in Star Rail is... Silverwolf, you mean? She's mostly finished, to be honest. Not fully, but she's mostly finished. I could increase this, though. If needed, I'll refarm it, but she's mostly finished. Like, I'm not going to go that much further with her because I don't even use her that much, to be honest. More like Monkai Star Rail, got him. How's it going, Bandani? I'm more interested in finishing Black Swan, if I'm being perfectly honest here. Man, I wish I had more of these. Hold on, can I synthesize more of these? Oh yeah, I can synthesize more of these, okay. For now, let's synthesize 10 of these. Silverwolf, yeah. I will eventually invest more into Silverwolf, but for now, she's not my priority. Like, she's not my top priority. Before I get into trouble here, I probably should get some of these secondaries out of the way. Effect hit rate boost. This is effectively like a 3% attack damage buff as well on top of that. Should have used the... Oh, I get it because she's a mummy, isn't it? Guilty as charged. If you like Acheron, invest into other Nihility characters. That's what I'm going to be doing, Grim. I've had a fever dream that told me that I needed to invest into Nihility characters. So, yeah. Okay, let us make like 40 of these things. So this is blue. I'm blue. Ba-da-dee, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dee, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dee, da-da-dum. Okay, there we go. So now we have these. Okay. The base attack, we're going to increase it to a little bit. Because why the fuck not? I'm going to max her out completely. I know it's considered a waste of resources, but I'm going to max out all of her traces. Because waifu. Because waifu. If you disagree, fight me. Mommy lover, you make me sick. Oh. We got a lolicon in the chat. I'm joking, Kid Crow. Kafka was sitting on his face. Fucking Ragnar. We can increase this. Now, this is gonna be bloody expensive. Should probably increase this too, actually. No, I'm really tempted to just go all in and increase the ultimate to the next level. Blues are the people that walk around. I got in my recommended recently the gachi version of I'm Blue. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny that I randomly just got the freaking gachi version of it. This is not that bad. It's attack. Okay, I could go for effect hit rate too, actually, and it wouldn't even be that bad. This is attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that rope for now, huh? Yeah, I guess we'll stick with this rope for now. And this one has wind, but we have HP, attack, crit damage. Do we have a better orb, though? Fire... we need a wind damage one. We need a wind damage one. This is... Nah, not that good, actually. Wind damage boost. Okay. Attack effect resist. No, that's not great. The fuck did you call me? Someone who is not into mummies. Waste of oxygen just to say we invest in what we want, fuck off. Those who say otherwise, yeah, basically. Like, imagine, like, I'm not going to play, like, hard meta on this game. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have fun. Nikke, I try hard a little bit more, but this game, nah. I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at. I think that should be about it in terms of what we can do to build her for now. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. We have 54 effect hit rate. That's actually going to be converted by her trace here into quite a bit of damage increase. Wait, it's damage increase, not attack increase. Interesting. So I'm probably gonna get some hit rate on her, huh? The Stormbringer had you for a bit yesterday? Really? Really? Okay, we should have a team now. Okay, so... Now that we have that done, let's go unlock Pinacone. On your way to Pinacone, you receive a tabloid. That's not it. Festival invitation, no. Companion mission available. No. Wait, where's the mission to Pinacone? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Go. Fate's Atlas. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like counterside timeline thingy. Okay. Oh, I see. So they literally give us a counterside style timetable of what happened. I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is literally what they did in counterside, though. But counterside did not patent it, so they're good to go. Yo, Gold, how's it going, my dude? The Nasu thing was fucking hilarious, by the way. Wait, what? What did Nasu do this time, Gold? Also, how's it going, homie? Damage increase better than attack? I see. You'll send it? Okay, DM me that. They trying to get that bag? See the revenue? Yeah. Honkai Star Rail got competition with Nikke. They're not exactly in the same genre, though, so it's not a really direct competition. Can't remember any more lines from Blue. Yeah, same here. Let me see. Let me check my DMs, homie. If you're sending it to me on DMs, let me just check real quick. The Nasu thing. What did Nasu do this time? Let's see. FGO General Director, Scenario Writer, Novelist, Kinoko Nasu, Type Moon. And producer David Jiang. The dream conversation finally came true. What passionate feelings of both. Details will be announced later. Everyone, please look forward to it. Type Moon and David Jiang. So basically, Honkai Star Rail is gonna collab with Type Moon. That's what it sounds. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it's fucking crazy if they actually managed. Yeah, if Fate Go collabs with... Like, that would be the weirdest fever dream in existence, though. I gotta say that. Because Fate is notorious for only collaborating with itself. And, what's it called? Like, MiHoYo is notorious for collabing only with itself, right? So that would be crazy. 8 years down the gacha with another fucking gacha. Yeah, that is crazy. And this could be the way MiHoYo tries to push towards the JP market, because Hoyo actually has been struggling to pierce the JP market proper. So this would be their... This would be their big thing to pierce the JP market. If I only have time to spend it on something else, that's true. It's not even a cap, by the way. I'm genuinely serious that considering the size and resources and everything that Hoyo has, they have not pierced very well the Japanese market. Especially if you consider how quickly, for example, Nikke overtook the Japanese market. Imagine booting up and boom, Saber in fucking Star Rail. Nah, please don't. Please no. I've had enough of Saber faces for the rest of my life after playing freaking FGO. I swear to God. I swear to God, like, I've had enough of Saber faces for a lifetime after playing FGO for a few years. You would goddamn lose it? Really? It is surprising, yeah. Back to work? Yeah, have a good one, Gold. I hope you have a good time at work. Are we switching routes again? Penacony. Saber face again? To be honest, no surprise, yeah. Way too many Saber faces in FGO. But that's probably what would happen. Although, to be fair, anything that specific Type Moon artist draws is a Saber face, if you think about it. Hold on. Let me just show you the depth of why the Saber face meme is a thing. Let me show you the beauty that is the extent at which the Saber face meme goes and how rooted in reality it is. Hold on. Let me just somewhere. I need to make this a story in a few images. Hold on. I need to open a few images for y'all so that you're ready for what you're about to see. So, for those who do not play Fate Grand Order, I present to you, you have Summer Okita on the right, and you have Waver on the left. This artist is the reason why the Saber Face meme exists in the first place, by the way. The artist that that drew this for FGO and that has been drawing art for Type Moon for a while. Which led to people to overlap the two images on top of it, to layer them, and find out that indeed he's a fucking... that it's so fucking identical, right? So you have this one on the left, you have this one on the right. They layered it on top of each other and angled it a little bit. And lo and behold, it's the same fucking face. And then someone just went ahead and fucking... hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake, I never go on Reddit. Someone went ahead and created this monstrosity. Because it works so fucking well. All because, like, of this nonsense, right? Because if you layer it, it's identical. So someone just went ahead and was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just do it. What did you come back to? The story of the Saber Faces in Fate Grand Order and why it's such a meme. Because basically this artist is notorious for basically doing very copy and paste faces. The original artist of Saber. So you have all of these, right? And it's so notorious and it's not even a... It's not really a compliment if you tell an artist that all of the faces that he draws are copy and paste. And it's particularly bad. So for example, right, these two. It's particularly bad to the point where some people noticed that with this one, it was really that bad, right? Like you just layer it and then you just make it and it's the same picture. One trick pony. You can never recover. Why did you do this to me? Wait, you're a longtime FGO player. You should know about it by now, right? Like, surely you knew about it by now, Kid Crow. If you want a little bit more context, next time when you guys are on Mr. Gold's stream, go and tell him and ask him about Summer Waver. About Bikini Waver, or Summer Waver. He'll understand what I mean. You would smash, goddamn. I know everyone's eager to disembark. Okay, let's continue. Video. You gotta chill it. He'll be away planning to play some Grand Blue later. Yeah, sure, Sinon. Thanks a lot for the lurk. Why bother to make a new face when you can make the same over and over again? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Caesar, that guy has been doing it. In Musashi or Nightingale? Yeah, that would be so much better. Nightingale would be the best. Or Morgan. But that would be a Saber face. Saber's exception, yeah. Corporate needs to find the difference between... That's the entire meme about the Saber faces. You never knew about this? Oh, damn. Yeah, welcome to some of the lore of the community. Morgan's ultimate phantasm where she crosses her legs. Oh. Morgan is the reason I came back to Fate Grand Order briefly. I'll say that much. Morgan is the sole reason I came back to Fate Grand Order briefly. Because voiced by Yui Ishikawa and a very, very cool character. What nameless? What? Pinakoni is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago... Hold on. Several millennia ago, It was an IPC frontier prison. Oh, so Australia, basically. Okay, gotcha. So, Pinaconi was basically Australia. Got it. Pinaconi, while the meetings inevitably led to a goodbye, as expressed in the Kate, it seems that passengers had to call Pinaconi their permanent home. Is this a rare happening? Cancer of all worlds, jeez. Calling the Stellarans that. Cut off contact to myriad of worlds, and Pinaconi's ownership has switched hands several times, I see. Oh no, it's not Stellaron hunters, it's Stellarans themselves, I see. Looking at Himeko's coat up close, it reminds me of something. Is it similar to the main character's coat? It's identical, isn't it? You'll return when Summer Morgan comes to NA? Probably. I'm kinda sad I missed Summer Musashi. Yo, how's it going? Gamba time yet? I already gambad, Kusanagi. How's it going? How's it going, homie? I'm pretty happy I got Black Swan. Spoiler, I got Black Swan. Just not the light cone yet. So I will have to... You're watching Tekika's drama? Ooh, yeah, I missed out on that, because I had to start my stream. You forgot the redhead lady is hot? Yeah, Himiko is pretty hot. Too bad she's probably gonna die again. Not gonna lie, I hope they actually don't kill Himiko, because that would be a little bit too much of a rehash of Honkai Impact 3. Posting your privity polls, you're just so blessed. Oh, that's pretty nice. How lucky were there? Did you one-tap her? Oh, the music is pretty cool. I like that. Ooh, they're all letting their guard down, huh? Got 3 SSRs, damn. Oh wait, 3 SSRs. Your private pulse are pretty lucky. That's pretty lucky. You got MLB though, 100 pulse. Oh, that's really good. That is actually pretty lucky. Oh, I like the music. Should I increase the volume a little bit so you guys can hear it? That is a pretty good track. Now it ends, of course. Damn. But yeah, that's really lucky that you MLB'd her in 100 pulls. That is really, really lucky. Of course, I'm the mature adult type. She knows as well. Very good at that pen humor. Lashura and Drake rigged you, but to try to buy the costumes, ooh. It is lucky though to get more copies. 3 normal Anis in 1 10 pull, you're truly blessed. Oof, Bandari, oosh. Yeah, at least it's not a pure blue freaking pull, because I've had those. Those really hurt your soul when you see them. Getting a pure blue is so freaking heart-wrenching when you see it. You're like, what are the fucking odds of that happening? And the music is so good though. Take me. Take me. Oh, I love the gremlin answers. Optional listen to the newest broadcast. Okay, hold on. I have a feeling that that broadcast is important. Hold on. Also, Bubbles is there. I forgot he existed. Take me, yeah. Why March the 7th? Why not the 8th? Not sure. Honestly, she should have just been called March because Mitsuki would make more sense in Japanese. Had to spend some cash? Your Black Swan pool's not so lucky. Lost a 50-50 to Oh, Bronya is not bad though, but yeah. Too bad you had to swipe for that then. Oh wait, wrong. There. So what is it gonna say? I'm actually curious about this one. Interstellar Peace Broadcast Week. You won Bronya, plus you have Lycon, she's good. Nice. They found her on March the 7th, not March the 8th. That's true. I thought he meant in a more fundamental level. Renewed their trade agreement. Yeah, that we know. Alan Jones. Oh yes, an Indiana Jones reference. Got it. True that, Nana Mitsuki. Garden of Recollection. Isn't that Black Swan's place? Or wait, isn't that this thing? And Black Swan? Isn't Black Swan the leader of that, and the memory of Mock over there is them as well? Okay, let's just continue. Wasn't that the lore of those? Pretty sure that was the lore of that, right? That Black Swan was the leader of the... Yeah, she's the leader of Garden of... a memory keeper of the Garden of Recollection, and indolent and mysterious soothsayer. Remembrance of men are hers to heed, threads of fate are hers to tug. Yeah. So she was from the Garden of Recollection. I did not misremember that. And memory of Mock is a Garden of Recollection as well, I believe. You're not coming? So the family's custom procedure can be quite demanding. Okay. Well, time to go to Pinaconi. Time to go to Pinaconi. I would love a Pum Pum plushie, not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh, these cutscenes are pretty cool. Are we gonna pull a 5-star, chat? Huh. So we got teleported in our dreams? I hate you, Psycho Potatoes. You lost your 50-50. Damn. Damn. Oh, right. Raiden. Who are you? Oh, so they got again her to voice a Raiden.
今この瞬間、あなたと私は偶然にも同じ夢を共有することになり、互いの思考の中に現れた。これは私たちに対する 夢の力の最初の挨拶だ。何も心配することはない。あなたは
They got Miyuki Sawashiro again. That's pretty cool though. I like Miyuki Sawashiro's voice.
かすかな落胆が残るだけ。こうした忘却は朝を迎えるたびに起こっている。私たちにとってはすでに慣れした。ついてこい。
They wouldn't dare change her VA? Honestly, it doesn't matter if they change the VA. Like, I never really cared about that. What I do find interesting is that they managed to get Miyuki Sawashiro again. She's a really, really good voice actress. Acheron.
美しい無境を覗いてみるといい。まだ記憶。これってこっちだ。
Huh.
先に行け。壁の上を歩けってこと？本当にできた。
Wait, what?
私の考えてることがわかるの
？What in the Inception shit is this? Now I'm become Trailblazer, the Perambulator of Wolves. Miyuki Sawashiro in Arc Knight's Wind. Yeah, we already got the Mummy Snake. She's pretty good though. What do you mean? Don't stop, don't look back, or don't look up. Okay.
この声はただの無境の影だ。気にしなくていい。
Oh, look, there's Cherrim over there speaking with Black Swan. And wasn't that a Stellar and Hunter over there? What in the Shining reference is this to? Oh. Yeah, this is basically a Shining. Wait, Shining or Inception?
ここから出ていくんだ。
Aya exists and nobody uses Quark casters? True that, I guess. You're gonna wail so hard for Acheron? Yeah, I hope I get some copies on her light cone. I really hope to get some copies and stuff.
少し奇妙に思うかもしれないし、失礼だと感じるかもしれないが、それでも教えてほしい。私たちはどこかで会ったことがあるか？
Have we met somewhere before? Perhaps we have.
あなたは昔の友人を彷彿とさせる。おぼろげな記憶だが、
A friend of hers, huh?
とても親しい間柄だったのに、この奇妙な夢のように近くにいるのに手が届かない存在だった。もう少し聞いてもいいか？私はよく忘れてしまうから、記憶よりも感覚で物事を捉えるようにしている。答えが正しいか否かは重要じゃない。重要なのは
Interesting.
その時あなたの反応だ。
So what is the question?
例えば、客室で目を覚ました時、あなたはいくつかの名前をつぶやいていた。彼らは仲間か、家族か、それとも敵か。その絆を失うことに恐怖を感じるか。
I feel no fear. I have no enemies.
仮に巨大で現実との区別がつかないほどリアルな無境があったとしよう。そこには別れがなく、誰もが満足感と幸福を
Life separations or death. Everyone
永遠
attends.
に楽しく生きていくことができる。
That sounds like something that is very dangerous.
その中で暮らしたいと思うか？
The answer is no. You wouldn't want to live in a dream. That's kind of...
ならその美しい夢が壊れ、あらゆるものが消えてしまったとしよう。友人、家族、赤の他人、そして爽やかな
Hmm. Existential questions, huh? Is this a reference to the leader of the Stellaron Hunters? I will blaze a trail without hesitation. Your game audio is stuttering when she speaks? No shot. So it is an issue on my OBS side. Because the game is perfectly smooth for me. The bitrate says that it's perfect as well. The game audio is stuttering when she speaks. It's flawless for me, right? I haven't had a single stutter. I'm gonna need to look at the... what timestamp is this? 136.40. 136.40 or something. Okay. I'm gonna timestamp this real quick. 136.30. I'm gonna timestamp this. Because that is... My game is perfectly smooth. My game is perfectly smooth. And my internet is pretty good. So I don't get this. Seem to remember you from somewhere. That is so weird that it stuttered. Is it better now, or is it still stuttering? Is it still stuttering or not? Still doing it? What is happening? Still stuttering. Is my voice stuttering as well, or is it just the game? Game only. Yeah, I can hear it. That is so weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah, only the game is having issues, and it's not even on my side, it's on the stream side. That is weird. I'm gonna have to look into that. That is so weird. I'm gonna have to look into that after the stream. Because that is weird. That is a pretty cool cutscene, though. Is it still stuttering, though? Or was it only during that cutscene? It seems fine now. Thanks, Kusanagi. Much appreciated. Do you remember me? At the outset of your journey, find yourself by encounter Acheron in a strange dreamland. That's pretty pog. I'm gonna need to look into that, because that is not normal. And the game is perfectly smooth for me. Like, I have had no stutters whatsoever, so... That is really weird to me. It's either OBS settings or a problem with Twitch itself that I will need to solve. So, after the stream, I'll try to mess with some settings. Yeah, let us go. Let's go to Pinaconi. I'm so looking forward to this. I'm so looking forward to this. I have to put them to try to nab the Stellar Run. The Stellar Run is stable though. Pinaconi in Portmanteau for Penal Colony? Probably. You could just call it Australia if you wanted to, Bandani. I'm just gonna call it Australia, actually. It could be. I really like the kind of Roaring 20s feel that it has. Do you work at this hotel? So something weird is happening. Okay, let's take control of Black Swan though. I really like these animations. In the system, is that Welt? Yes, I'm Mr. Danghang reporting for duty. Yes, we are Danghang. Show the architect's lens. Show the architect's lens. What is that neck tattoo that he has? Also, what the fuck is that boob window that he has? What is that boob window? What is that boob window? That looks so real. Aventuring from the IPC, I see. He's really pulling that card, huh? You don't want to stare at the boob window? I don't know, I'm not saying that, but it's still pretty ridiculous.
当然その言葉にも重みがある。あなたの肩書きを使って彼女の保証人になってもらいたいの。そうすればあなたは貴重な時間を節約できる。
She's good at putting it. Now if he refuses here, he's an idiot.
それは面白い。それでその友達は僕に何をもたらしてくれるのかな。
それはもっと面白い話になるわ。同じ時計屋の招待客同士、まずはピノコニーで荷ほどきを済ませて、それからゆっくりお互いのことを理解していくのはどうかしら。
構わないよ。でもナビゲーターのお姉さんに一つ忠告しておこう。
What is he gonna pull this time?
僕が手を出せば、その節約された時間は君たちが僕に与えたものではなく、僕が自分のために勝ち取ったものになる。わかるかい？でも後半の言葉はすごく気に入ったよ。友達。そう。友達以上に貴重なものはない。七死人のような嘘偽りのない開拓者ならなおさらだ。これからの僕のピノコニーの旅は、君たち開拓にいろいろと世話になることもあるだろう。ぜひ一緒に楽しい時間を過ごそう。
そう言ってもらえて嬉しいわ。それじゃあ保証人の件は？
お嬢さん、見ての通りだ。ここは僕の顔を立てて、こちらの女性。
So he ended up helping us. That's pretty good.
僕はファミリーのサンデーさんと約束があるから、後で彼に直接この件の対応をお願いする。
His eyes are a little bit strange too, I gotta say. Kind of interesting.
ですが。
あれ、落ち着いてください。
Is that?
としてストレスを与えた状態でお客様を夢に入らせるわけにはいきません。
噂をすればなんとやら。誰かと思ったら。
Are these like new characters that are gonna come out as well in the future?
サンデー。それに宇宙に名を馳せる歌手ロビンじゃないか。
ピノコニーで最もハンサムな男ですって。本当に面白いわね。
Himiko doesn't seem too thrilled about this.
お待たせしました、アベンチュリンさん。こちらへどうぞ。場所を変えてお話ししましょう。
請求列車の皆さん、こちらで少し休んでいてね。
Okay.
ちょっとあんた。
They're pretty. I know, right? They're so pretty.
まさか歌手でイプシロンのスーパースター。傷つく誰かの心を守ることができたならってあなたの作品だよね。あら、こんなに可愛らしいお嬢さんまで私のファンなの？あ、やっぱりあのロビンなんだ。まさかこんなところで本人に会え。私も
君もそこにいる彼と同じく
The family on Pinocchio, huh?
正直に言うと私もあなたたちと同じゲストなの。ピノコニーは私の故郷だけれど。
Now it's distorting for me too. Hold on. Is the voice supposed to sound like that?
今回は招待を受けて調和セレモニーで歌うために帰ってきたのよ。あなたの言っているサンデーは私の兄でピノコニー。
Is it a bug on my computer side? Everything is stable there.
でも来るのが少し遅い。
Now it distorted for me too.
チェックインで
Is her voice supposed? No, her voice is definitely not supposed to sound like that.
ご心配なく。アレイには
But the guy's voice is not distorted there.
障害を早急に修正するよう指示しました。アベンチュリンさんはオーク家との約束。
What do you mean by yes, Kusanagi? Is her voice supposed to sound like that?
彼に代わって請求列車の皆さんにお詫び申し上げるとともに。
間に入ってくれてありがとう。
Because only her voice was sounding distorted
ファ
there.
ミリーが責任を持って対応いたします。貴重なお時間を取らせてしまい申し訳ありませんで。
夢の中で素敵な時間を過ごしてね。
Her voice sounds off. Something weird about her voice. I don't know if it's distorted or something else, but her voice sounded weird there. That sounded really, really weird. all the family names so strange?
あれってただのあだ名じゃ。
あだ名だと思うわ。ピノコニーやファミリーの何らかの掟なんじゃないかしら。さあ、もうロビーに並んでる人もいなくなったし。あれ
Okay. Gonna need to do this one as well and this too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto Nikke dailies real quick and then come back here to catch up more with Star Rail. Because I believe it's already way past... I also started a prediction for the Rockas, as usual. I'll put it on a 10-minute window there. And we're gonna go onto Nikke real quick. There we go. We're gonna go onto Nikke real quick and then come back to Star Rail afterwards. Because now I'm intrigued. And I also want to play more Black Swan. I also want to play more Black Swan too. So... Okay. But we need to finish the Nikke event too. 5 to 6 days without Rockas, you finally got 2 Rockas. Oh, congrats on that. That's pretty nice. It's actually really nice. Privity dies in the end, so sad. 07 Privity. But yeah, congrats on the Rockas, Yellens. It's pretty cool. Like, finally getting something out of it. Shori no Megami, Nikke. You got 1 in it? Hopefully I get something good out of it. Claim this. What is this thingy? I don't remember what was this thing again. Oh, it's one of those, okay. Let me think. So usually you want these actually. Unless you want to increase the damage of 2B, in that case you go for something else. Yeah, Naomi is still moving. She hasn't been able to play lately. Arena season reward. Oh, the, yeah, right. That arena is over. Well, let's do the flying... Well, flying chicken I already killed, so... There we go. At some point, it gets even more depressing. That is true. All the new music is sending you? Yeah. I agree with you, Bandani. So much new music. On both sides, like, both on Star Rail and Nikke. Nikke new shop is so good, too. I don't know if you guys have listened to it, but it's so good. I really like this new music. It feels weird not to have the other one, though. It's so good. Of course, the OG shop music is also good. This the OG one is in the normal shop. Yeah, they're never gonna remove that one. It would be a waste of a good song to remove that one. It would be a waste of a good song to remove that one.
見る目があるじゃないか。ショッパホリックはいつでも衝動買いってなんだ。決済完了。お買い上げあざーす。決済完了。何かお探しですか?
Okay, so we don't need anything here, and here we're kind of waiting for the rewards from the co-op to come out. The cursed cake. The good old cursed cake. That cake thing cracked me up quite a bit. I gotta say, that cake thing cracked me up quite a bit. How are we standing on the rankings right now? Let's see. Where's the Chinese guy at? Hold on. Bolvikir, Cien. This is Clad. I don't know why he changed his name. Sensual. Oh, there's a Chinese guy. 7.4. He probably hasn't picked up his stuff in a while. Or he just hasn't logged in a while. Hold on, what? Let me just double check real quick. Where is the Chinese guy at? There. Last login was on the 6th. Okay. Oh, that was today. Okay. Wait, what cake? Privity's amazing cake. What do you mean? Oh yeah, this stage I'm still stuck at. Might try it later if we have time, or just not. You'd watch the anime? Grinded Tower and had and Heart 13 had enough for more single pulls, and you got her on the last single. Oh, grats on that, Spoons. Congrats on that. That's really good. You sure Privity cakes were great? What are you talking about? Oh no, we were joking about the cake, the first cake that she made being the slime, being like the Persona 4, like the Persona 4 one that I was talking yesterday on stream, Bandani. Converting to a random attack buff, huh? Actually, it's better to just do this, isn't it? Even if we lose HP consistently, it's just better to grab this, because it can bring us the enhance everything to SSR. And then we just convert a square buff into a triangle buff. There we go. I kind of want to play the Privity comp. Privity does a lot of damage. Yo, how's it going? Welcome back, Gold. I can finally one-tap Snow White. You learn how to aim your shot at the core and one wing, but you didn't kill it. Wait, I had to learn how to aim your shot near the core and one wing, but you didn't kill it. Oh, okay, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you a little trick for it, Gold. Because there's a little bit of a trick for that. There's a little bit of a trick for that. So I'll show you my my personal trick for it. Oh, you can do it now. I see. Yeah, because I have a trick to guarantee the one shot. I have a trick to guarantee the one shot. Have time for an account review this weekend if I redeem? Yeah, of course, but Trauma, of course. Golden is anemic, Snow White. There's that you kill one wing, then leave the core and wing alive. Yeah. Oh, so you did learn my strat. Did 2D tell you about my strategy or something? He did, yep. Okay, so yeah, he learned it. He learned it from my stream. Yep. Yeah, that's a tactic that I use frequently on my stream for one-shots. You just screw that shit and shoot till it die. I'm actually not that bad at one-tapping Modernia. But yeah, I do fuck up occasionally. I do fuck it up occasionally. There we go. Increasing the pilgrim thing. Slowly but surely, we're kind of repairing my account. Took you like 20 runs to not be bad at aiming though? Oh damn. Yeah, it takes some training. Every time I try to demonstrate it, I miss. If I'm explaining it at the same time, yeah, I have a tendency to miss. If I'm just focused, I just do it. But when I'm talking at the same time that I'm doing it, I tend to just fucking miss. Without fail. It's so stupid. How to focus when playing with one hand. Customer M to me has to say it feels pretty good when that happens. Complimented me today. That's because you're totally the best. What do you think you're doing right now? I spent some time with Privity sharing compliments. Oh, it's the pat with the head. I should have just patted her head, yeah. I try to use slide my mouse when it ranges at the one wing and focus at the center between the core and the wing. I'll show you how I do it. Basically, I just imagine a line between the area where the core is at and the wing. And I aim at that line. Give our girl head pats. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have gone for the head pats. I should have absolutely gone for the head pats. Yeah, the unlimited food thing with Snow White always cracks me up. Unlimited food. Too bad I reset Horan. Kind of a shame, but I had to. Thanks to you now, you can 5 out of 5 everything. You were the last key to the puzzle. Thanks a lot, Gold. I'm happy to have been of help. Enjoy the discussions together. I'm happy to be talking with you right now. Me too. You should have gone for the head. I mean, at least the Raptors went for Lilith's head, right? Yeah, that is a very heart-to-heart conversation. It's like, yeah, if we're given the order, we're gonna execute it without hesitation from the central government. It's like, well, we kind of already know that. We kind of already know that, which is rather unfortunate. We can kind of finish Viper. Yeah, we're one level off max affection with Viper. Yo, how's it going, King? How goes it? Pretty good. My day's been going pretty okay so far. Yeah, the best way to get on a dog's good side if you live in the city is to take it for walks every day. That's the one thing that they're gonna appreciate you the most for. If you give them food, of course, they're gonna be pretty loyal too, but taking them for walks is the best way to do it. Do you know what a villain should do on a roller coaster? Never close their eyes. Fucking Drake. Bingo, true villain can't close your eyes. Until the roller coaster ends. The fact that her eyes glow like that makes me wonder how the fuck we knew she was corrupted. But yeah, how's it going, King? Let's see. So... we have one last advice session. I guess query, huh? Wait, did I already do master or not? Yeah, I already maxed out master, actually. Maybe she's like Red Hood, maybe. Sure, you can do it. Yeah, query is kind of cute. What was that? What was that voice? I forgot that she had that voice line. That actually caught me off guard for a second there. You're gonna go for a bit again. I'm gonna clock out. Yeah, have a good one, Gold. I hope work went well for you. Cat kiss. Take care of me. Not bad. Finally cleared Pilgrim Tower 180 today. Oh, congrats on that. Without a healer, big fun. I'll tell you a big secret, Richius. In Pilgrim Tower, you will hit... the more you push it, the less you're gonna use Rapunzel. Actually. Like, you're gonna be doing it healer-less more and more. So don't lose hope. You're actually doing really good. Can I increase anything here? I kind of want to increase her S2 now. Because I've come to realize that I can actually make use of this skill. Maybe I can go like this, right? I do need 20 more of these things. When did I do... I haven't done SI yet, have I? You run a passive pew pew team. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing that you should do. Is basically go for very, very pew pew heavy. If that makes sense. Let me think. Oh yeah, I need to do the summon as well. I need to do my daily summons on this. Also, chat, I did some testing for Privity. Maid Privity does quite a bit of damage, especially considering how stupid my SNEs is supposed to be in terms of elemental damage. The Maid Priv is actually doing quite well. I really like this intro, though. I really like these two over there. Okay, let's do the challenge first. Grave Digger, so we're just gonna skip it. Let us continue the event. So, next part of the event. What am I running with Privity? I am running Leona and what's her face? Dorothy, Summer Niece, and regular Privity. Leona is a really, really good pair with Priv, and she pairs decently with Summer Niece actually, because the Summer Niece missiles can crit. In case you didn't know, like Summer Niece S2 can crit. This minigame has consumed your life too much, damn. Have to admit, Small White passive AUA actually helped a lot on some levels. Oh yeah, a lot of players have been doing that. The ones that don't have like massive Pilgrim squads. Ooh, Epic Jasmine. Sigh. Nervous? As if you had to ask. Of course I'm nervous. I'm a little scared too. What if I make a mistake and disappoint Ade? It's all gonna work out. What was that? Oh yeah, of course it will work out. You've put the effort and it will pay off. Even if it was over a short period of time, I think it will work out just fine. What matters is that Ade is a great teacher and you're a great student. It will all pay off, thank you. Master, have confidence in yourself, Privity. I will. You just watch. I'm gonna show you how perfect of a maid I've become. Privity steps forward. Cocoa, yes? I'm ready, let's go greet everyone. Roger that. Cocoa swings open the door. The maid cafe is now open. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit, Bandani, in a second. Some of the tests that I've been running for Priv. Brady bows her head demurely. Welcome back, Master. Today is a special day and we're honored to spend it with you. Hello. Something about you feels different. Today is a special day, and I therefore will be the perfect mate for you. To that end, on this day before Valentine's Day, we have prepared a special menu for you. Would you like to try it? Sure. Privy pushes the cart out of the kitchen. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I've prepared a special Valentine's Day cake for you. Privy calmly places the cake down on the table. Wow, it's gorgeous. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Would you like to try it? The customer tentatively takes a bite. It's delicious. Is it to your liking? Absolutely. How did you... It's a special recipe that was created with you in mind, Master. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. Could I have another, perhaps? Of course. We have more than enough prepared for you. If you need anything, just ask. And we will do our utmost to provide you with the perfect dining experience. Throughout the day, various customers sample the special Valentine's Day cake, which is met with universal approval. Brian simulated Tovey and Leona into one kit and forgot that Leona does not counter SNEs. You read Leona again, it makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Leona works quite well. At the end of the day, all customers leave after having enjoyed their meals. As they leave, Ade watches intently from a distance. How was it? Did you see that? They all loved your recipe. No surprise there. You were sublime, everything from your gestures to the food was flawless. And with that perfection, you were able to move everyone. It's just as you said, you've proven that perfection can touch people. Thank you so much, Privity. Let's not celebrate too soon. We've still got 1 day left, sorry? I proved to you that people can be moved by perfection. Now it's your turn. Privity clasps Ada's hand. It's time to prove it to yourself. But you invested a lot of time and effort in this event. You worked harder than I did. And now you're going to let it pass without jumping in yourself? Are you sure you won't come to regret that? Will I be able to do it? If you're so worried, why don't you try it out on Master? What? Whip out another one of your special cakes from scratch. I'd love to try it. Master, I like the subtle blush that they put on Ade. Like, it's not a over-the-top blush, it's a very subtle blush. If you can't trust yourself, then at least trust me. Yes, indeed. Believe in the me that believes in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. Whatever you're thinking will happen. I promise it won't be that bad. Alright, I'll trust you both. I'll try it. Ade is so gorgeous, you love her. She does look amazing, doesn't she? She looks really, really gorgeous. It just blew up in one shot. Sheesh. It just absolutely blew up in one shot. Also, I don't know if you noticed that it's a little Privity Lucky Charm thingy. I love they made her flaw is that she's perfect. I mean, it's a weird flaw to have, I'm not gonna lie. Drake is so precious, you love her? Yeah, Drake is adorable. Sorry to keep you waiting, Master. Here is the Valentine's Day cake you asked for. Ada places the cake down in front of me. Allow me to cut you a slice. Thank you. Here you are. As I attempt to calm the butterflies in my stomach, I lift up my fork and take a bite. I adjusted the recipe slightly so that it would be more to your liking. Do you like it? Just like before, waves of this luscious chocolate flavor wash over my palate. This time, however, the balance of sweetness and bitterness is slightly different. I can clearly seal the alterations that Ada made in order to better suit my taste. This cake was meant just for me, and not anyone else. How could someone experience something like this and not praise it to the heavens? I put my fork down and then look up and stare at Ade. Ade meets my eyes shakily. Do I really have to say anything? I think you know how I feel. Yes. Yes, of course. Look at the really subtle blush that they gave her. So, right now she's blushing. Yes, of course. I wanted you would prepare a unique cake just for me. And now she's not blushing anymore. Oh. Ade covers her face with shaking hands. Are you crying? Oh, this is such an adorable CG. Oh, don't cry. Please don't be sad. Sorry. I didn't plan on it. I never realized you could cry when you're so happy. Okay, I guess there are times it's okay to cry. Well, since you've already turned on the waterworks, you might as well let it all out. You've put enough work to earn a good cry. Thank you. Thank you, Privity. And you too, Master. You both gave me such confidence. I'll never forget this day or what I'm feeling. Oh, Ade. It's so good to have you back. I'm sorry, Soda. Cocoa tugs on Ade's sleeve. Are you all better, Ade? You're not unhappy anymore. No, I'm okay now. I'm sorry for making you both so worried. It's such a feel-good event. I like this. I can't believe you're actually back. It's okay. I'm the head maid after all. I'm above such maudlin displays of emotion. So, just remember, whatever you do, I've got your back. Me too. I'll always be there for you. You don't have to suffer by yourself next time. I know. Thank you so much, all of you. No need to thank me, fucking Drake. I didn't even do anything. Of fucking course you didn't do fuck all. You didn't do jack. If we're done here, I'm gonna hit the hay. Tomorrow is the big day that you've all been going on about. Y'all better hurry and get up some sleep. Yes, Drake is right. We should get rest up for our perfect Valentine's Day tomorrow. Oh, we get another animation. That's pretty cool.
これを並べれば準備は終わりです。
We need a Nikke anime. Like these animated cutscenes just hammer it home that we need a Nikke anime. Also, Drake is not in the animation. Ain't no shot. It's a really good animation. It's cropped so bad though. You need to watch this on YouTube. Really? Ain't no shot. Drake didn't appear on it. Drake didn't appear on it. 07 for Drake in the chat. She was not in the animated cutscene. Okay, let's start the dessert rush for today. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? What? Oh, okay, double. Well, it's still rank B though, but it's a level up there. Press both at once. How's it going, Mr. King? Well, how's it going, Kingdom Hearts? Been a while. Privity is doing the sad cat dance, yeah. Why would she appear? She didn't do anything? Fair enough, Bandani. Both buttons, yeah. Okay, so that's what I had to do. Okay, there's no way B is the max rank, so I'm probably just not scoring high enough still. Yeah, no, like, fucking Bublik just went bananas and just went 88.4k. Sheesh. Rank S is the max, I see. Yeah, this track is a bop, I gotta say. Dessert Rush. I'm gonna need to play more of this, though. I'm gonna definitely need to play more of this. Actually, I want to put that as the lobby. Let's go and fetch it. Well, I think I already put it as the lobby, actually, now that I think about it. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, Interception. I haven't done it yet. Right, I haven't done Interception yet. Okay, so we have the Gambas sealed on. Do I wanna... Okay, we're just gonna Snow White one-tap this. This should be good enough. Rocket time. You forgot how to do that one? Damn. That didn't one-shot though. Huh. Did I miss... Wait, I missed really badly. I must have missed really, really badly if that didn't one-shot. Looks like everyone did. You missed the Gamba? Oh, if everyone missed the Gamba, that's kind of a shame. How did that not one-shot though? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the bet pool is really low. I was looking at it as well. Wow, the betting pool is really, really low for tonight's Gamba. Oh, that's one Roca though. 3 people. Damn. So that's one Roca for tonight, huh? Most people bet on 1, 2. I mean, fair enough, right? Fair enough. But there we go. That's a easy Roca 1 tap. So now I do want to try out this team on this train. What came 2 for me? Yeah, I wish I had gotten 2 as well. Or even 3. But one person bet on 1 with 500. Damn. Oh, 07 Leona. Probably could have transitioned sooner though. We could probably full clear with this team, actually. You trade Rockets for a Pilgrim Attacker chest, just saying. I mean, yeah, Pilgrim Attacker gear would be really nice. Okay, so we probably can clear, actually. We can probably clear. I messed up again. I think we should be, like, it should be clearable with this team. I just need to really focus on this and properly damage everything. Yeah, there we go. So Privity's AoE can clear those. Okay, there we go. So SNE survived that. So Privity can clear the missiles, fortunately. It's pretty tight though. Yo, Shinjuku. Shinjuku, how's it going, my dude? You trade your abnormal spares for Pilgrim gear. It is pretty close, but Privity's burst is essentially a Scarlet burst at this point. Yeah, she did quite a bit of damage too. You trade 2 Pilgrim gloves, 1 Tetra. I would love to get more Tetra supporter gloves, actually. I would love some more Tetra supporter gloves. But yeah, it is possible to full clear with Privity. Now, what's really interesting is that Privity's burst is functionally like a Scarlet burst with a little bit of stuff on top of it. So it kind of works out. No Tove. I don't like using Tove that much with Mate Privity, actually. I don't know. Like, I've done a few trials, right? And Tove just... oh yeah, I said that I was going to talk about it. So, when I had a little bit of free time today... when I had a little bit of free time today, I did some testing on Made Privity with a few different teams. Let me just grab, put it on the browser real quick. There we go. So, there, and there. So these are the teams that I ran, right? So this one, 941 mil, was Volume, Leona, Privity, SNE's Privity. Then we had the 1.48 mil, which was Dorothy, Leona, Privity, SNE's Privity. Then I did with Novel, which was Volume, Novel, Privity, SNE's Privity. Then I tried with Mast because of the crit rate buff and the armor shred. And that was 818, which was better than Novel, surprisingly enough, but not as good as the others. Then I started going Nagatia, and Nagatia just broke the records, right? So Nagatia Volume, Privity, SNEs, 1.15. Nagatia, Dorothy, Privity, SNEs, 1.2. No surprises there, though, because my Leona is not as invested, and neither are my Privity. So I would assume that with a little bit more, with similar investment to Nagatia, this team comp would do comparative damage to this. Then I did Tove, Dola, and Privity, SNE's Privity. That did 821, which was more than the mass one, so there's that to keep in mind. And then I did Tove, Leona, Privity, SNEs. And that did 840, but you have to keep in mind that my Tove is not invested. So this could probably go higher, but I feel this is probably going to be the highest damage team. Probably. Tove Leona does have potential, though. Now, with Privity, it kind of counteracts the Tove thing. That's why she needs to be 9, which yours is? I see. The biggest buffer for Privity is not Tove, it's actually Leona. I tried both individually, and I don't have the screenshots here. I tried both individually. Leona is the biggest buffer. At least from my personal testing. I don't know what other people's testing gave, but the main reason for that is essentially the pellet mechanic. You can increase her attack speed, but the pellet mechanic just works better if you have to shoot less, period. And Leona with her S1 or S2, I don't remember. Let me double check. Once you get her S1 or S2 at level 7, which I have, you get 5 additional pellets, which is huge. Yes, I tried the skill lock to bring everyone to 10-10-10. The result is that Leona was doing better, generally speaking. When you talk like putting either Tove plus CDR or Leona plus CDR, Leona came out on top for me. Now, both combined, I would do some testing as well for that. We can do the testing now. Hold on, let me just grab my stuff here. And also finish this, hold on. Wait, that's the weekly, that's the daily, there we go. Upgrade a Nikke, enhance equipment, outpost defense 2 times, really? I didn't claim that, huh? What else am I missing? Oh yeah, Rookie Arena is closed, isn't it? Hold on, let me just double check if the Rookie Arena is closed. I think it's closed. Yeah, it is closed. Imagine not having Leona or Stove. Yeah, I know. Unlucky on that. Absolutely unlucky on that. But yeah, I could see the Tove synergy thing being useful. Like, I'm not discounting that. The thing is, that would be then something akin to more of a Team 5 scenario then, in my eyes. I guess we're just going to increase the boots a little bit for some CP pad. Why would people skip when it was obvious Shiptov was cooking something? The only reason you would skip was for collabs or saving. The thing is, Tove and the others are what you consider a safe skip unless you're trying to future-proof, right, Red? Because there's a lot of people that just don't have many pull resources in general. And that's the main thing, is that a lot of people don't have the pull resources. So future-proofing, even though it was obvious that Shift Up was trying to bring forth the shotgun meta backup. It was not enough to make it worth pulling if you're low on resources in general. Especially considering that we had Red Hood and Scarlet Black Shadow and Winter Lunmilla and all of that, right? So it's not a simple decision for a lot of the player base in that regard. That's why I said if you want to pull for her, it's mostly future-proofing, because those are a type of Nikkes that will get good if they have actually something to support. Right. And they're not exactly mandatory to function, right? Join Goldhub, I'll send you lewds. You have not sent them yet. You're free to play, so you prior limited units? Yeah, exactly, as Bandani says. Yeah, how's it going, Reaper? When you're afraid to play, a lot of times you have to skip non-limited or ordinary. Your whale list is showing, basically. Like, that's the thing, right, is the, is that I also accept that I'm a whale, right, so I may not be like a big Leviathan, but I accept that I'm a whale, so I grab, so I just grab one copy of every Nikke when possible. Let's see, so we were going to do a quick test, right? So, shooting range, water-coated, boss fight. You wanted me to put Tove, right? Tove, scope lock. Promise loots before you, damn. What do you mean that hurt, Red? Whale is just a whale for your heart, though. Okay, I will never use whale as an insult or free to play as a badge of honor, because all those are is merely paying statuses. That's all it is. It's not a badge of honor. Or it's nothing special. It just means how comfortable you are with spending money in a game. Now, what I could do is replace Privity, regular Privity, with something that would provide cooldown reduction. And that would allow to burst on rotation. But it wouldn't allow for something as ridiculous as this, right? I'm surprised that Stove has not gone to max stacks yet, actually. So, I did some math on Stove's attack speed buff. And it should have a 84% uptime, mathematically speaking. My screen? What do you mean? Oh, fuck, I forgot to... My bad. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the reminder, Goldo. You love this content, yeah. Oh wait, did I miss Bandani's messages? Oh yeah, Bandani also told me. Sorry, I missed your message too. But yeah, so I did some math on Tove's attack speed buff. It should have like 84% uptime at max stacks on high ranking, basically. So it randomly dropping off like this feels really weird to look at. Now what you could do though is if you're going with Tove, you would probably want a Bastion instead of a Resilience. You probably would want a Bastion instead of a Resilience if you're going Tove.
私の情熱おやつ食べるかこっちにおいで挑戦中です
Look how those shotgun shots are. That's crazy. The hit rate buff. Yeah. I need to look into the theory crafting of it a little bit because I've been told that the hit rate is multiplicative, meaning that it's not that good to stack hit rate on her because she already kind of gains hit rate anyways. And it's multiplicative. So we're having Mate Priv do 129, 108 for SNEs. We have a total of 306.7. So let's make note of that. So we had 307, right? So let's remove Tove and put something actually useful. We could put this, but I have a feeling that this might actually do less damage than Tove. Let's try it. Let's try it. Like Stove. Got vertigo. Going to bed before you puke. Yeah, have rest well, Ragnar. I hope you get better soon. You definitely should rest if you're having vertigo. Waiting for the assault cube, 48% rate is a joke, yeah. What's really interesting is that thanks to Leona, you can really stack that buff pretty high. And with the instant reloads, you don't have the downtime issue, so you really stack up. Just put Assault Cube on your PvP units because it's useless anywhere else. I don't use Assault only... I only put Assault on Nikke's that to kind of CP pad and whatnot. Because I don't really use it that much. If I'm being perfectly honest. But yeah, what I found quite interesting is that Nagatia, like Naga in particular, does quite a bit of damage if you pair her with SNEs and whatnot. It jumped all the way to the back. That's kind of unfortunate. You can kind of hear the procs of Privity's ability, though. That's really bad timing, too. Were you fighting this boss with the JKs? Yes, I was, Red. I don't test Privity on mobs because she doesn't work quite well on mobs. Kind of fucks with SNEs a bit, so it's kind of weird at the moment, the concept of who's best with Priv. Well, SNEs is best with Shotgun Privity. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Because SNE just provides really, really stupid buffs to SGs. It follows a pattern of jumps that evens out the cycles at the front and back and the mid. Oh, I see. I see. What was that sound? B1 Wise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, B1 Wise. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty big burst of damage, but maybe the Tove Leona will do more damage, huh? Interesting. So how much did we say the other one did? Was it 207 or was it 307? I should have written it down, actually. I should have written it down, actually. So we have 259.2. SNEs came out on top by far on this one. Am I running SNEs again? Because I changed Dorothy for... I changed Tove for Dorothy on the scope lock. The question is, What was the previous one? Because I actually forgot. I think it was 307, so it did do more damage, didn't it? With Tovi. Could be interesting. So with the scope lock 309, are you sure about that? So with the scope lock it's gonna be interesting. So scope locked, I have a feeling that volume may come out on top though, because of the crits and cooldown reduction. I could be wrong though. This could be interesting. So maybe Tovi is the best pair, huh? Maybe JK's is just the best pair though, if you think about it. It could also just be RNG though, but I doubt it. So you just had a feeling that we're gonna be running Mate Privity SN's JKs to the next solo raid? Maybe. Maybe that will be what we will run. The thing is, don't underestimate the damage that Naga does, because Naga actually can do significant damage. But this is interesting though. I quite like how Privity is actually stacking really nicely her buff too. Maybe I underestimated the effect of Tovi's attack speed plus the buff that Privity gets when you combine both. Yeah, Privity is electric. Yeah, Privity is electro-coded. So she gets the massive reload speed buff and massive attack buffs that SNEs gives to all electro-coded Nikkes. Which makes for some really, really crazy shenanigans to happen when you put both together. Oh, those crits though, sheesh! Look at all the crits. Crit, like almost all of the shots are critting. That's crazy. As we always run the strongest elemental JK on bosses and whatnot, that is true, yeah. Yo, Draenor, how's it going, dude? Cat kiss, how's it going? Might not even do as much damage as the other one, huh? Interesting. Now, what that would mean is that maybe there's some merit to running Tovi regardless, huh? Interesting. So I severely underestimated Tovi because mine is not invested enough. That's good to know. I'll have to tell Sefti about that too, because he's going to update his website soon about this. Oh, it caught up to the Dora team. It actually caught up to the Dora team. Interesting. All we need now is a B3 CDR shotgun. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I do wonder if this could mean that we could run Isabel. Nah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Let me think. So we've already ran volume and thingy. So now what I'm really curious about is... Okay, so what happens if we run Nagatia with a Tovi? Okay, so Nagatia, Tovi, SNEs. So this will break SNEs quite a bit because we don't have Privity to nerf the thing anymore. The Xana's lobby is too good to be as, that is true. That is very true. Isabel has launch unit syndrome. That is also very, very valid.
学校生活の最後くらいは綺麗に残したいの。
Those random core hits that that Priv has are actually quite interesting to look at.
どこ見てるの？油断しちゃダメだよ。学校生活の最後くらいは綺麗に残したいの。
Yeah, SNES is getting bricked really, really hard right now. So this team is definitely not gonna be running SNES with Toby. The problem is, what would you run instead then? Probably Maxwell. Or something else. Problem with Shift Up is that they aren't updating old units. The last time they did it was a fucking guillotine. They reworked guillotine. I think they reworked guillotine, crow, and Soline last time they did it, or something. We could put Drake. Yeah, Drake has a hit rate buff, but it's probably not gonna influence that much. You could just put Sugar instead. Honestly. It is interesting though. Don't make money by updating old units. I mean, that's kind of true, right? At least with new players they could, technically. Maxwell could work since she's good on any team due to her buff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. And Maxwell does quite a bit of damage too. This team doesn't look like it would work quite well though. Probably not gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, SNES is getting bricked so hard by Toby there. SNES gets bricked if she doesn't have privity with her with Toby. It's still caught up to the Dorothy team though. Funnily enough, like look at that. It actually caught up on the passive Dorothy team. Interesting. We can Prage, yeah. So far only the Tovi Leona was top. So now if we replace Tovi with something like a volume, right? So let's put something like a volume. You're gonna go sleep. You're tired. It's been a tire. You're gonna sleep, and it's been a tiring work. Yeah, have a good one, Gold. Thanks a lot for thanks a lot for the lurk, and thanks a lot for dropping by. I appreciate it, homie. Cat kiss. Have a good one, my man. Kiss, cat kiss. So now we're gonna do the test, but this time we're gonna have drop the beat here. I'm basically shooting on rotation here. I believe the volume version should... Whew, look at those red numbers. Those core hits don't lie. That was a pretty big hit. But yeah, rest well, Mr. Gold. We like red numbers? Yes. I like big numbers and I cannot lie. Especially if they're red. Look at that. Damn. This means that we're probably gonna be hitting... Yeah, we're probably gonna be hitting 300 mil or something. We're probably gonna be passing the other team with this.
学校生活学生の本気を見せてあげる。綺麗に残したいの。
Because we're at 1.5 and we might actually may or may not pass it actually. Interesting. I am curious about this. I had a feeling that it would pass 300 mil, but now I'm not that sure anymore.
学校生活の最後くらいは綺麗に残したいの。
So you have 1 minute left, and it's 150. Interesting. That is interesting. Now, what you gotta remember with the scope locking, right, is that this does not involve overload gear. Overload gear tends to mess these type of things up as well. Overload gear has a tendency of messing these type of tests. Which is also part of the reason why I have a feeling that Shift Up, when they test their new Nikkes, don't take overload gear into consideration. I have a feeling that they don't. Which also changes a lot of how some of these things will happen. Because, for example, Dorothy on Scope Lock doesn't have access to attack overload. So she's essentially a main DPS, a carry DPS type of character with support capabilities and stuff like that. So there's that to keep in mind too. But in scope locking, at the very least, yeah, this team didn't do as well. Yeah, like that's my main gripe with scope locking, is that it doesn't take overload into consideration, right? That's my main gripe with it. Because we could put Dora here and it's probably gonna do even less damage. Any Nikke fanfiction enjoyers in chat? Damn. That is one hell to way of opening a conversation, Levinson. That is one heck of a way to open a conversation. Because yeah, for example, the brand is already filled up, so that's gonna be another 20 mil there. Or no, 2 mil or something. So it's 2.7 mil per brand or something. Yeah, it's 2.7 mil per brand, I think. Yeah, 2.7. Fanfiction is that Guilty is the best Nikke and your waifu? Oh yeah, we have a Guilty enjoyer here, chat. And honestly, I respect that. I quite like Guilty too. I would love to be able to get her lobby, but batteries are important. Guilty as charged. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting though. But that's my main gripe with scope locking. Now, if I had the resources to invest into Tovi all willy-nilly, that would be pretty neat. I just don't have those resources. Because what's the skill level? Welcome back, Red. What's the skill level that guarantees the thingy? Wait to see if they're gonna nerf spare body costs for the next liberation, hopefully. Add an emergency call for work. If you need to do work and stuff, like, don't feel obliged to be, like, real life comes first, Red. So no worries, take your time with the call. But yeah. If I had the resources to level up Tovi's skill to the point where the attack speed is at the good threshold, like the probability is at the good threshold, I could probably do better testing than this. So you want it as high as possible? No, you're done with work and Nikke comes first. What do you mean, damn? Otsukare-sama, Red. Action on the fanfiction, the alternative human variant of Nymph module of the corpse. I can sit down. I think Sky said 9. I can look at that because you can actually see it on Nikke GG. Because Nikke GG basically takes the values from the game directly. So Tovi. Let's see, where is Tovi? Where's the stove at? Because we need to do some cooking. There we go. There she is. So her S1, 5% chance. So if we go down to, yeah, it's at level 9. 9 is the breakpoint that you want to have it. Yep, 9 is correct indeed. I mean, 273 is respectable, I guess. Waiting for Vat to jelly money. Yeah, how's it going, Ray? How's it going, my dude? I believe that is correct. Oh. There. I should have gotten it correctly. How's it going, my dude? Hoping Liberation Spot or Serenal Chapter 24. I hope you as well, yeah. Everyone is waiting for the jelly one. So how goes the testing? It has some issues. Okay, what are your thoughts on Privity? She's pretty solid. She's pretty solid. The issues that we're running into, Red, are related to scope lock. Scope locking has a few issues that are causing the test to be a little bit polluted. I was discussing this earlier. Basically, my main gripe with scope locking is that it does not take into consideration overload. And overload tends to typically break these type of tests. Because, for example, on scope lock, Dorothy doesn't have access to attack lines, right? Because there's no overload. Tovi doesn't have access to ammo lines and stuff like that. So we cannot tell for sure with scope lock versus non-scope lock. Yeah. Scope locking basically is for the shooting range testing. You can scope lock it so that all of the Nikkes are 10-10-10 max score. The problem is that it does not put overload gear on them. And the problem with this is that I've said this before and I'll repeat it as many times as necessary, is I believe one of the issues of shift ups, fuck-ups in balancing Nikkes in the past comes from the fact that they test their Nikkes on scope lock. And the problem is that overload gear breaks a lot of things when it comes to Nikkes. You just have to look at Alice. You just need to glance at Alice once to know how much overload gear can break a Nikke. So for example, if I were to do a test on scope lock with Alice, she would look pretty balanced. She would actually look pretty balanced. Right? And that's the issue. Is that overload has a pretty material impact. It does not take OL at all, like the lines or anything, Draenart. Scope lock basically makes it so that your Nikkes are max core, level 200, 10-10-10 on everything. But they have basically the equivalent of like tier 9 vanilla gear. Right? So that's what scope lock does, is it puts the Nikkes in a situation where there are 10-10-10 skills, level 9 vanilla gear, and max score. Yeah, exactly. Tier 9, level 5. It just ignores it. Because I know for a fact that my Nikkes wouldn't... The damage profile, right? The damage profile, right? Okay, I'll put a 3-minute fight here so you guys can see what I mean. Okay. Just so that you guys know what I mean. Because the damage profile of my Nikkes would not look like that if overload was involved. Especially not Submarinices. It's great for testing new units, but it's broken when you have leveled units, basically. Maybe devs and testers just have terrible rocket lock on SI, imagine. Might be doing better testing with my account. I mean, I would love to do testing with invested accounts, with accounts that invested on the SG stuff. But yeah, this is the thing, right? Is that if I do it on scope lock, you will see that once these 3 minutes are elapsed, I will show you the damage profile, I will screenshot it, and then I will do it again, but without the scope lock, and you will see a very noticeable difference. Where is my master, the Never God Giga Chat? Yami hasn't shown up in a while, actually. I think he just stopped showing once I started playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Which is understandable, it's probably not a game that interests him. Yami is dead, or maybe he's just busy with work, right? You don't have to do it a scope lock on mine, true that. That is very true, Red. That is very, very true. I have a feeling that people are misunderstanding my post about the semi-hiatus. 07 hibernating, yeah. Did they change scope lock to be no-OL? No, it's the opposite. It's because it doesn't have overload that scope lock is useless. Well, not useless, but not as good as it could be. What they should do is allow us to have scope lock and choose the overload lines of each individual Nikke so that we can actually do proper testing. Yeah. If they let us do scope locked with overload line picking, we could actually test Nikkes in their ideal state based on theory crafting and everything, and then see what actually works and what doesn't, and how comparative it is. Yeah, exactly. Like, overload gear can absolutely break a Nikke completely. Alice is the best case in point on that, but many other Nikkes, you will see what I mean by overload gear has exponential effects. We can look at pretty numbers, yeah. Like, if they made scope lock have overload, you will be able to test properly a lot of things. This is also why I say that the devs missing Alice being broken, the devs missing some Nikkes being absolutely broken or not good enough, comes from probably the fact that they themselves test on scope lock. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot this. Wait, why is it not? Okay, paint. I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. Okay, so now we're gonna go without scope lock. So we have the damage profile. You guys saw that, what it looked like. Right, so now let me just unlock the scope. And you guys will see the damage profile is actually decently different. Just give the Nikkes that scope lock. Okay, thanks a lot for the follow, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. D0. Is that how I pronounce your name? D0? No, D0? Or, yeah, D0, I would assume. Okay, so just look at the... Once we're done with this test, you will see the very big difference when it comes to laughs in Red Hood, yeah. Red Hood in scope lock would look very balanced with her old values. Like, would look fine with her old values. The problem is that the old values were trash. And every theory crafter worth their salt saw it from a mile away. But yeah, it would be really, really helpful, because all of a sudden, well, Dorothy can do significantly more damage. All of a sudden, Privity and SNEs also have exponentially more damage thanks to elemental lines and everything. Like, it just changes quite a few things. My Leona is not fully invested though, so it kind of sucks in that regard. I just wish that they gave us the ability to test with overload and with overload selector and everything in scope lock. That would be the best testing environment. Well, if you wanted to make the absolute best testing environment, they would also allow us to select the boss rapture that we fight. Right. The absolute best environment would be let us pick the overload lines and let us pick CP percentage gap and let us pick the enemy raptors that we're fighting. But that would be a little bit too much probably for the game. That would probably be way too much to ask of the devs. But overload selector for scope lock would be a really, really great addition to the game. Literally putting a dev tool into the game. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that it would be asking too much. That's why I'm saying that would be asking for too much, Bandani. I'm being realistic here, but at least a overload selector would be an amazing step. Because overload absolutely destroys the game. Some Nikke's just become that stupidly more ridiculous. Also, does scope lock also take into consideration cubes? Because I have a feeling that it doesn't. Looking at the speed of reload of my Privity earlier versus right now, I have a feeling that it doesn't. I somehow have a feeling that it didn't. Okay, so now look at the damage profile of this. It's not the DPS increase. That's not what I'm getting at, right? Is that, hold on. What I am getting at is, hold on. Let me just find a way to put this. Let me just put them side by side and open them in the browser or something. So that you guys can see what I mean by the damage profile itself. Because once you put them side by... Once you put them side by side, you kind of see what I'm hinting towards. Right? I mean, it's similar-ish, but you probably will notice it more with regards to the Dorothy to Leona damage ratio, right? That's probably what will be the most indicative. Let's see. So now I need to find a way to put this in the browser. So give me a second. So let's... There we go. So now I'm going to open up this. There we go. So the main thing that I mean by damage profile is if you look at how the damage bars compare to each other, right? Right. So if you compare, for example, Dorothy to Leona's damage ratio, in scope lock, Leona did half of Dorothy's damage, right? Dorothy did 47 mil, Leona did 20 mil, right? So 20 to 47, let's say that, right? So that gives you a 42% ratio, right? If you take the no scope lock, meaning that Dorothy has access to her attack lines, and Leona, you wouldn't really run attack lines on Leona. You don't really care about those that much. Like, it doesn't really matter. You have 163, 37 to 163, right? So you have a 22% ratio. So that's what I mean by damage profile, right? Is that once you start involving overload lines and everything, it does change quite a few things in that regard. Because overload lines kind of break certain Nikkes in different ways. Right. Now, SNE's gapping Privity is normal. My SNEs is one of the strongest in Void. It's not amazingly strong, but when it comes to elemental advantage, she's one of the strongest in Void. And my Union is no slouch. I'll show you the lines just real quick so you have an idea as to what I mean. So my SNEs has 22.15, 23.56, 23.56, and 23.56. She has close to 90% elemental damage. And we were fighting on elemental weak point, Electro. So SNE's gapping Privity that hard is normal. Because my Privity has 23.56, 23, that's 46, 46. She only has 46 LE damage versus nearly 90-something%. Right? Like, these SNE's gapping Privity that much is normal. Yeah, she basically has, like, half of her elemental damage. Which is pretty big. On top of that, I don't know if my SNE's has attack lines or not. I don't remember. Crit rate. Crit rate. No, she does not have attack lines. My Privity does have attack lines, I believe, though. She has one attack line here, and she has one attack line here. And one attack line here. So my Privity would probably perform better on neutral than my Privity would probably perform better on neutral than SNEs, for example. Yeah, they have like similar gear investments. Skill investment wise, I'm still missing a little bit on that front, so still need to get some of the core skills up. And cube wise, both are running the same cube. So in theory, my Privity would have a little bit more of an advantage on neutral versus SNEs. So what I mean by neutral is that, for example, I would run it on electric. This would be neutral, for example, for her. So neutral, let's put Leona. And then we put Maid Priv right here. Right, so in theory, Privity would have more advantage here over SNEs, for example. But yeah, that would be kind of like the idea behind it. And yeah, Red, as you said, it's a very, very big DPS increase. But that's kind of the concept of it. Is that Overload kind of breaks the game in many regards. It's a good addition to the game, but it kind of breaks it in some regards. I feel like my Brave is just missing a tiny amount of reload speed, though. Just a tiny amount. Taking cover there is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, if we do a neutral run, this will be more in advantage of Maid Privity. She's not finished build, though, but... Because SNEs is 10-10-9, Privity is 10-7-9, so... We're still not there yet. But the damage should be roughly more on par here. Because we're losing, like, what, 40% elemental damage? That's a well. Let me pull out my spreadsheet real quick while we are doing this. 40%-ish elemental damage minus would be, let's see, Nikke damage calculator. Distance, core, attribute. Oh, it's been a while. 36% damage bonus, yeah. Yeah, so it would be like a 30-something%, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. Wonder if you have units you can reset. My Privity is higher than yours, 897. You probably have some Nikkes to reset, because I reset Haran, I reset Sugar, and I reset something else, I believe. But yeah, so for example, on neutral, you can tell that the damage is significantly lower now, right? It's like half the damage compared to before. Reset Haran Disparage. Yeah, I mean, I love Haran, but I really, really like Haran, but I don't use her that much anymore. Oh, not Sugar and Haran, yeah. Sugar, I haven't used her since, like, multiple solo raids ago. So yeah. Sugar especially, she will be key for shotgun team. I doubt it, honestly. I mean, I could get her back up if needed be, but I doubt Sugar will be key for shotgun, to be fair. It's just Sugar herself just doesn't have enough. Right, so now let's look at the ratios. Now it should be significantly... Yeah, see? Now they're basically almost on par. So, there you have it. They're basically on par. If we run them like this. How many resets items do I have left? I have one left, personally. That's true, she has a self-attack speed buff as well, but it's not enough. Like, her ratios and damage and everything is just... It just doesn't work out enough currently for her. She might become good in the future, who knows, but currently with what supports her and what we have available and how she functions, it just doesn't pan out. But yeah, as you can see, on neutral, they're basically on par. One left and you're sitting here with 15 of them, Jesus. You probably don't reset often. Personally, I reset A2 once we were given some of those reset things a while back. As I said, I reset a couple of characters. I reset Sugar, I reset Haran. I don't know where Haran is sitting at. Oh, there she is. I reset Haran. A while back, I had to reset A2. What else did I reset? I don't even remember what else I reset. But I had a couple of weird investments in the past that I just had to remove. Because I had resets that come from, you know, day one player and having weird played around the weird metas. She's 10-10-10 and you have no resets. Fair enough, Red. Then you'll buy more skill books on Friday, I see. Sugar is a launch unit, she can't compete. Launch Nikke doesn't mean anything, Bandani. Alice is a launch Nikke. I'll just say it. Alice is a launch Nikke. Liter is a launch Nikke. Like, okay, just on the B1 slot, right? Liter is a launch Nikke. Freaking Volume is a launch Nikke. Right? So 2 of the top of the meta game Nikkes for solo raid are on launch. On the B2 slot, you know, you have things like Novel that are still very much used as a launch Nikke. Dola for cooldown reduction as well. Right. The other ones are not that amazing on the launch Nikkes. Senti, you could make an argument for her. And then on the B3 slot, like Maxwell is a launch Nikke, Snow White is a launch, Alice is a launch Nikke. Pravity is a launch Nikke. You know, like, all of these are launch Nikkes and they're still top of the metagame. So launch doesn't mean... Noise is still good for PvP, yeah, that is also true. Yo, how's it going, Mysterious Guy? Oh yeah, I agree with you, but that has nothing to do with launch or not launch. Because, for example, I could pick out some non-launch Nikkes that are really, really bad. Right? Like, Ray is really freaking terrible. This is a glorified SSR unit. Right? Freaking Power and Makima. Like, Makima has some usages, but Power is like absolute copium at the moment. Christmas Rupee Shopper, KEKW. You know, like there's a lot of Nikkes. Like that's an issue in Nikke, is that the gap between a meta Nikke and the average Nikke is incredibly wide. Funnily enough, Admi used to be meta. But yeah, some Nikkes have to be good for some Nikkes have to be bad for some to be good. Otherwise, you would be designing the same Nikke over and over. Admi was used for Scarlet Reload, yeah. Red remembers. Funnily enough, Emma was meta in PvP, yes. When people didn't know what they were doing. Back when people didn't know what they were doing, yeah, Emma was good. She's still the best counter for things that are not meta anymore, though, Emma. Because you gotta remember that Diesel Emma used to be meta in PvP for a while, because people didn't know what they were doing. I have not seen an Emma used in my thing for a while now. But yeah, there is a lot of design flaws in some of the older Nikkes. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Bandani. I do agree with you on that. But even current modern Nikkes also, the more modern Nikkes also have some design flaws. What I do appreciate, though, is that they started going more into damage taken down, because defense is such a copium stat. Even though they still use it, though, but defense is such a copium stat on high CP. Yeah, exactly. That's the meta in PvP, right? Like, the meta in PvP is that people figure it out that if you burst faster than your opponent, you can kill them before they do anything. And that kind of became the meta. Because, for example, let's see, Xian, for example, is a quick burst team where Red Hood will basically try to wipe people out. Then Team 2 is basically a SNEs with some anti-Alice tech splashed in with the Moran. Because what will happen is that Moran will taunt and then Biscuit will hold her alive. And this is a kind of a shotgun heavy team, so this is like a 2.5. And then we have a Scarlet quick burst team with a Blanc, meaning that the Scarlet will get the Indom. Right. So what you would want to do here is basically run this into that. Then you would want... because this has the invuln, it's kind of problematic. So you would probably run this into that, and then you would run this into this. Basically. The attack taunters crack me up, yeah. Yeah, like Rappy... Okay, Maiden makes sense in a PvP context. Rappy is really 07 in terms of kit. But yeah, this is how I would attack them, but at the moment I'm getting kinda... Is this CP gap? Not really. Well, this team will CP gap mine really fucking hard, though. This is... Oh no, not that hard, actually. It's only 60k. It is winnable, actually. Now, the problem is that these teams probably don't win that easily. This team should win, in theory. This team might win. And this team absolutely loses. And we can just run it in. It's fine. You use Maiden so much in your early game. Good times, yeah. Maiden, the MMO noob, can deal damage but dies from aggro. But yeah. You wish you was someone at your level. They are 100 levels above you. Damn. Interesting. So my Red Hood didn't get the buff on that one. Noise died instantly. Sheesh. Okay, so Noise died instantly here. 07. So I guess only the Alice team might do something, but Noah might just get nuked due to CP differences. Doesn't matter though in this case, because I actually built this team with that in mind, but this sheer CP gap is not gonna allow me to do much here. Is my noise not built? No, it's just that I'm challenging someone who is significantly higher CP than I am. Which is fine, because I don't really care. Like, the only thing that's gonna happen is this Chinese guy is gonna strike me. And tomorrow I'm just gonna strike him before reset and I'll be back to normal. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was pure CP gap here. So this team just absolutely CP gapped. These two teams, this team CP gapped it. Not that hard, but it just CP gapped it somehow. Because Noise just fucking died. And this team CP gapped too. Launch units didn't have synergy in their own kits. Yeah, that is true. Like, they didn't have that much of a synergy. Kind of, but not exactly. The ones that did were some of the most broken ones, though. For example, Scarlet and so on. There we go. But yeah, like, the good ones are the ones that have actually internal proper synergy in their kits. And that's why the Nikke design has gone up quite a bit. Because now you have more and more... You have less and less of a situation where you don't really care about investing in two things and you only invest in like one skill or one burst. More and more you're having Nikkes that are actually worthy of 10-10-10, right? More and more, or at least close to. Like, for example, Scarlet SBS is one of the few lately that are not 10-10-10 worthy, but many of the Nikkes that have come out are either very close to 10-10-10 worthy or like actual 10-10-10 worthy, right? Which is not like a skewed scenario like some of the older Nikkes where you actually had like one or two, one skill and maybe the burst that you cared about, or if at all, because Senti, for example, is an absolute meme. 444 Nikke, that is great at that investment, that is true. That is very true. That is very, very true. But anyways, it is close to midnight for me. So I'll be catching you guys. So please, I really, like, I don't ask this very often, but today's raid message is very important. And I want as many of you to participate in this raid as possible because it's a good friend. The Lightning Eagle. Today is his birthday. So I want as many of you to wish him happy birthday. And that will be the raid message. Basically, any raid, whatever, but especially please, happy birthday to Lightning Eagle. Okay? As many of you as possible. Other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'll continue Pinocchio and I'll do some Nikke dailies as usual for you, my queen. Yeah, I would appreciate it if as many of you basically wish him happy birthday for me. I'll also be there for a bit, but you know how it is. It is late for me and I cannot stay up late. So have a good one, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. If for whatever reason the raid thing is not working for you, if for whatever reason the raid thing is not working for you, use this link as well. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Please, as many of you, wish him happy birthday. He's a great guy. And yeah, have a good one, guys.